trying to remember. It was me. Dungeons and Dragons in the Devil's Game with my mom. It said my mom. All right, what character are you playing? Me playing a Fiend Pact Warlock.
I
am Paladin.
In one of the
Holy Warrior.
in one of the Pathfinder games, I don't remember what class, but there's a redeemed succubus fighting on like the good guys' side against the rest of like the demons and stuff. I think she's a paladin as well. Wait, a paladin of Iomade, or however you pronounce it. Wrath of the Gragus, the second one. I never got her as a paladin because I was playing the evil route as a necromancer.
The evil route?
Yeah, I became a lich.
So Greg, what do you think I should do with my newly acquired $2 grand?
Give it to me.
What did I miss?
In real life?
Gamble.
In real life or in
In-game.
game? Oh, and we're going. Just so you guys know, it's official. I just got it.
Hi, Ty.
Question of the day, Ty. What is your favorite class to play?
That's not the question of the day. It's who's
Yes, it
favorite.
is.
What's
Yes,
the
it
question
is.
of the day?
No, who's your NPC
Oh,
again?
favorite NPC. Okay.
No, who's your favorite character? Again, we're just gonna keep asking the same
Until
question
we get an answer.
Yeah.
until we get the right answer, which is Goldman.
We have to text it and say they're asking you questions.
Tell us your top 10 least favorite things about Goldman or Max.
Oh, that's part.
Straight to the point, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
That was good. That was funny.
No, I forgot about that one.
All right. So with that,
No, that was funny.
Game.
Well, no.
insulting Max aside, so
there, so you.
No, we played Magic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
we
weren't
can-
there either.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, I missed nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay.
this whole side of the table was not present. They were doing other things
I
that
was
are.
You were the
Sick.
best players.
I was dying.
Yeah, I did get a good
I
run
was
through of
taking
my
care of
Sam and Frodo
Best
deck a couple
players.
times, so it's been
You're
cool.
playing Sam and Frodo?
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
it's so I
Have you seen
really
the
like
sleeve
it.
we got for him?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
see the sleeves. That was so cool.
Yeah, YouTube face. So yeah, that was good. All right, so started jumping in here. When last we met, we had a couple things happen. You guys made it to the Radiant Citadel. There were a few fixes with getting Bronze Arm back and in working order, especially now that you all have leveled up to level 13. You did that last time too.
Yep.
You all went into the Radiant Citadel with Penny, the incarnate that was created in your presence, and Sephi, and they led you to one of the speakers. Oh, wait. I almost thought I was prepared. So yeah, you went and met with one of the speakers who, one, thank you for your service, got you paid, which is cool, and let you know about some possibly related, but other strange things happening in the Radiant Citadel. One of the things that was mentioned was a speaker assassination, which is these sorts of crimes are very uncommon, that kind of stuff. And so you all were given the option of traveling to the Shadow Fringe, and where their last contact seems to have disappeared. Yeah, that was kind of the big thing. That was the big thing of the first half, I guess. And then in the second half, you all had a series of market adventures with people placing orders. I think. Remind me what yours. Tell us what yours was, just as a refresh.
Mine was a shiny little medallion thing with Thor's holy symbol on one side, and then the Temple of Lathander's holy symbol on the other side to mimic something that I will not say because I don't like the guy who has it.
Oh, that's harsh.
Betrayal.
You mean the guy who doesn't have it?
Doesn't have it.
So you had, and did you do something with the helmet, or did you wait on it?
Oh, you were gonna come back to get it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna come back to get it. I
But
decided
you
The
not
helmet was
to.
used to make the material.
So
Yeah,
he
the
did
helmet
the
was-
medallion quickly, and then, or he said he'd do the medallion, and then,
And then I would come back for maybe more.
cool. So yeah.
And then I'm just making my way down.
So
Very slowly.
Oh, it should go.
Giblet, so Giblet, yeah, making sure my brain didn't space in a week or two. So Giblet had that kind of fun, while the rest of the party searched for a
My pen just up.
place of money exchange for fun or gambling. So yes, so you all managed to find the Faringin sector of the Radiant Citadel. For anyone who knows the lore, they are not unlike the Ferengi, but I have D&D'd them a bit, so that may or may not come up depending on how far you guys dive into it. But they are they are known for their financial gains and cleverness, among other things. Some of you guys. So yeah, we spent another portion of the game either earning or losing money, and so in the area that has a bunch of different card games, dice games, that kind
Never
of stuff.
win any money. It must be a woman's fault.
Oh, right, because they're
We
Oh,
play
no.
different characters.
That's right. I was like, I forgot for a moment, but yes, some Faringin take a very chauvinistic, misogynist approach to the world. Thank you, Jackie, for introducing that portion of the culture without my prompting, just for the record.
if you bring them in, Dragon wants to make sure they're accurate.
So yeah, for those who don't know, the Faringin are most of them are bald. They have oversized brain lobes, skull to emphasize the different lobes of the brain, and they have a crested eyebrow to ear, large, like half-inch to inch crest that goes from their eyebrows around their ear, made of cartilage. So, and if you just want a bit, they do dress in a slightly blended, almost like an Indian style vest and loose clothing. And you guys are all currently in the basically casino-like atmosphere. And so there are ladies walking around with trays of various libations, and they are particularly wearing flowy clothes that are light, almost not unlike belly dancers, but yeah. So that's kind of how that's the atmosphere.
You did that one. That one's not even. You can't even blame me for that one.
I know. No, that I was hesitant to really go into detail, but I'm like, I have to say what it is. And you guys chose the spot, and I'm not. That's as far as I'm going. Anyway, I'm just describing the world that you've chosen to dive in. No,
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg.
anyway, but a lot of brightly colored or bright, like lots of pinks, blues, that sort of thing. If you've seen the Marvels, it's not unlike when they kind of get into Bollywood land, planet or whatever it is with all the water, where Captain Marvel's married or engaged. Anyway.
I
For
also
those-
have not seen them.
Hashtag spoiler alert. That's been out for a year. What? Did you
I
not?
heard-
Never mind. We won't derail because I.
Yeah, no. I don't
I
want
heard
to.
Beast was in that.
It's
Beast
a movie.
from the X-Men.
Amazing.
Well, I know, but I still heard who was in it. He looked good.
This is Dear Alley.
So
I like the X-Men.
we are. So all of you. So everyone except for Garen's character, because
Look at
he
it.
at some point in the travels he decided. Inverse decided to head back to the ship. And Garen let us know last time that he's thinking he will probably like to swap out Inverse and let him become an NPC and trade him for somebody else. So that character will hopefully appear if it fits the story, which I'm going to do my best to make work. So, and he and I already talked about it a little bit. Anyways, that's outside of game. So, in game, the sound of coins and metal ingots and the various shouts of bets to be placed are going on around you all. You just finished one of the games, and at the end of that, there was a bit of the person who won kind of started running off running off, and then one of you noticed a bouncer-like figure kind of slow trailing him as he tried to quickly move through the crowds.
Are there any other bouncers nearby?
Perception check.
The only bouncer left. I might do my rogue thing.
Hey, Garen, roll a d12 for me.
D12.
Well, actually, wait. Let me see what this.
5.
Garen, roll a d4.
A 5. I have a plus 0 to my
That's
perception.
right.
And I have proficiency.
We have virtually the same set, except your dex is higher and con is higher.
Is that a hand?
I might take a.
Yeah.
What you got?
Is Giblet there?
Proficiency's next.
You had
next level.
caught up with them, I thought.
I thought I
Skill or skill expert?
I thought I stayed behind.
Yes.
Oh, you placed the order, and then did you start traveling after
Then
them?
I'd say skill.
For some reason, I thought you
I
had.
think it's tools.
I don't
I
think
think I
I
need
did.
to-
I don't remember.
So if you don't remember, what would you have done? You can make the choice now, because I thought you would travel
I
forward.
feel like
and you were
Giblet
just-
would just kind of like, I don't know.
I rolled a
With
3.
Giblet, thank you.
Oh, Giblet wouldn't go in a casino though.
Well, at first it looks like a series of tables and things. Would Giblet recognize it as a casino if it's kind of open air market style?
I don't know, so I'm just gonna roll for that because like
Just a taste.
It's hard to tell time of day in the Radiant Citadel because there's no sun.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so this whole ethereal plane has that issue. So it's almost like it's like officially time of day is for you guys. I think it was like middle afternoon. No, you guys have made it kind of to dinner time.
Okay. Would shops kind of would be closing down around this time?
Not yet, especially not.
Okay.
So yeah.
I would like to finish.
Giblet would not know at all.
I want money. I want
Okay.
to spend.
So
Giblet got a 5.
so Giblet catches up with them after they play a couple games. So you manage to find where they went because your party's
Pretty
does stick out a little bit. And actually, at one point, maybe you run into
Are you?
Yeah, it's a human.
Oh.
Garen, describe your character.
All right. Wasn't expecting to do this.
So
early, but
I know I realize this works. So Giblet is searching around for her party and happens to stumble across a random person in the street who.
I gotta pull up a picture of him because I forgot.
Isn't it on the?
Yeah, it is there, but I want to describe it.
Yeah, I just want a visual.
Yeah, you can have a visual, but I gotta. Sorry. I'm,
There you go. Oh yeah.
so he's got a strong build. He's slightly taller than average, but not that tall. There's a few things you notice about him at first glance are he's got coppery colored armor and some sort of circlet made out of copper, like a little crown thing. And you also notice he's got a shield that looks really high quality, a pickaxe, and there seems to be little wisps of smoke coming up from his armor. It's a common magic item I picked up. And he's got a solid emerald ring. And he seems to be looking around as if looking for someone or something.
And what race did you say he was?
Human.
Okay.
I
So
always play human.
So as you try and catch up with your party, Giblet, one of the people you kind of ask for directions and describe the not hard to distinguish from the rest party that you all are. One of the people you talk to is this bronze armored human fellow, and he does point you. So Garen, once you just fill out this interaction, we'll say that you do know where they went. So as Giblet comes up, this goblin kind of approaches you as you're looking for something.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for some of my friends. They left me.
I remember.
Describe the friends. I might know where they
Okay.
are.
So let's do this. Are you in
I'm in
human
human.
form? Okay. I'll remember that. Okay. So we got this.
Would Giblet remember that?
Yes. I feel like I would because I saw you do it. So I'd be like, okay, he's human now. Okay. So there's this like kind of like rich, posh human walking around, you know, thinks he's full of himself, kind of is. But he's human, so he's human like yourself, right? You're human, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Last I checked.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm goblin, so like, yeah. And then
No.
and then there's this tiefling, this pink, really pretty pink, kind of, you know, pretty. My friend, they're my friend. They got like a little pseudo dragon thing.
Pseudo dragon.
Yeah, pseudo dragon.
Oh.
But they pop sometimes. But last time I remember,
That's if I rather the tiefling or the pseudo dragon top.
Yes, both.
last time I remember they were there. So and then this other guy who thinks he's cooler than Mr. Human guy. Apparently they know each other. He's got purple armor and he has this like weird like tiger head on his armor. But they're all really tall.
Okay.
Like I don't know, they're all tall. Everybody's tall to me, so I mean, don't go off of that. But yeah, that's everybody that's with us, right? We don't have any NPCs.
Yeah, so
No
No,
NPCs.
okay.
No NPCs.
Yeah. So
Orange teeth.
White and 5 foot.
so no,
Yeah, 5
that's
foot.
that one
He's
she's
not
with
6
us.
foot.
Not
He's 5
people
foot.
doesn't know that.
Yes.
That's true.
Anyway, so that's my friends. Do you know where they went?
If I was 6 foot, I would
Yeah. You said I know where they went.
Just a fucking
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I knew running into you would be a good sign.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm certainly glad I ran into you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I give you the directions. Over by the casino is last where I saw them.
Okay.
They seem like interesting people.
They are. It's very fun group. I mean, I think I'm the funnest, but like, so it's great that you're meeting me first.
All right, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Question. We worked out how my character's getting introduced. So is my character looking for these people? All right. Would you mind taking me to meet them? They sound like fascinating. I would like to get to know them.
Of course I can. Oh my gosh, I love meeting new people, new friends. We'll have to arm wrestle sometime.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh my gosh, yay, let's go.
Considering
a
you're
table
half my
right there.
size and I am probably 10 times as strong, but
Oh, this will be fun.
this will be fun. One this
Okay.
much in ages.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys, it takes you a couple minutes to get the rest of the way there. But with a guide, Giblet no longer is wandering about the city alone. So yeah, what would you do to fill? What's the kind of fill the time conversation? What's your small talk? Or is it awkwardly walking together? You know, or
So
peacefully?
Favorite color?
So, what's with the like smoky armor thing?
whenever you serve in my profession for long enough, you start to acquire rare trinkets.
Ooh.
And doesn't do much besides a harmless little effect,
Mhm.
but it's cool.
You know, I knew a guy who his armor was super shiny.
It's something similar to that.
Yeah. See, if he was still here, I bet you guys would be great friends. You know?
I'm sure we would get along.
Yeah.
So I know it's cool. I like it. And we already had someone with the armor of gleaming, so I didn't want to rip off their style. So,
Nice.
what are the combat capabilities of your friends like?
Ah,
Talk about small talk. Yeah.
combat capabilities. Combat capabilities. I mean, I don't know, because last time I was in a major battle, I kind of skipped into it last minute. I was skipping a little bit. Oh no, we fought people! Okay, so we were fighting these people on this ship, and they're like sometimes really good with magic, sometimes they're really not. The one who has the like pseudo dragon, the pseudo dragon pops a lot, and once they pop, it's so weird because I think it's a mental thing of like they need their emotional support because once the pseudo dragon pops, they're there but they're not there, you know?
I love that interpretation.
Interesting. I actually haven't heard that.
And it's just like, but anyway, but then we have the guy with the purple tiger guy. He's a good fighter. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a like, first impressions are always so weird. So like,
Love this.
Intentional roast.
I'm new.
but like he's a good writer. And then let's see, human man. He's a human. It's so weird. Not saying that humans are weird or anything.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, humans are fun. It's just he's very human, But sometimes you think sometimes he just brings out a different side of himself, That's a little bit sneaky. He's not trustworthy. You think you're his friend, and then you're not his friend because
one of those
you
guys.
think you're his friend, and then he gets something that would really benefit you and would be awesome and be so cool because like I helped him get it, but he wouldn't give it to me. And ever since then, I just feel like he hasn't been great, and so I don't really pay attention to him much in battle anymore. But he kind of hides and like he kind of sneaks around anyway. So, I mean, I'm pretty good in battle. I mean, I got super cool spells. Oh my gosh! One time, so I follow Thor my buddy, my man, and one time I called him up and I was like, hey, listen, I need this like curse removed, and he removed it. Like he was like, okay, right then and there. It was so nice. So like I think I'm probably like up there, but like, yeah.
It's about that time that you get there. That you want to enter an atmosphere with the sound of clinking coins and that sort of thing.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Who's
this?
Oh, this is my friend. Oh, I never got your name.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
true.
name?
This
I
kind of
told
happens like as you guys see the guy run away and the bruiser Giblet will start coming up. To answer your question, it was you did see kind of three bouncer-like figures, but they're in the sense that they are larger, like muscular people, but they do seem to be trying to blend in. Like you clock three of them kind of half leaning on a table, awkwardly, but yeah, kind of in different spots around the area.
This is Donovan. He is my new friend that I just made, and he helped me get back to you guys because y'all didn't notice that I was gone. And
No, we did.
We noticed.
We just wanted to have fun gambling with that.
We assumed you'd find your way back.
okay,
Glad to meet you. With my character in the description, would the names have been included?
No.
Okay.
General descriptions of there's this party that looks like this, and they're doing this thing, and that other
And the description would have included humans, so everything works out.
Would it have included human?
Because you were human for okay. I won't.
yes.
yes.
It would have said human?
Whoever his source is would have said
Thinks
human,
I'd be- Okay. That's fine.
which
Or at the
Max
very
would
least
Max
describe
can know,
you.
but his character does not.
Well, I must say I'm honestly very excited and pleased to meet you.
Of course you are. You're Duke Goldman.
Duke Goldman.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
I see.
You must be a big fan.
I've heard great things about you.
It's splendid.
You've heard things about him?
Of course, like you guys are. Well, yeah, yeah.
That was a whole load of nothing.
I know he's a duke.
I
He's
see.
a very prosperous duke, in
Yeah.
fact.
So he says.
So, have you ever read a history book?
What use have we for history?
Do you know who we work for?
Yeah.
I cannot even. Ignore him.
No. Please continue. Who do you work for? I'm curious now.
No one.
No one. Same. I can assure you, I work for no one. It's classified as well.
Inside joke.
All right. Well, go ahead. What is it?
And if it's you can do deception or persuasion. You don't have to tell us which one.
What?
17.
15. So, my character is very much in the employ of someone. That's what you're able to discern.
Alright, I'll keep that to myself for now.
I like him.
Exactly. I've already gotten along with your friend, so.
See, I have
It's a lot
great
of
judgment.
I agree. Your judgment is great. I am a good person.
Yay! I love it when I'm right.
Yeah, of course. We
Exactly.
could just take this guy's word for his own character, obviously.
You're taking my word. I think it's good. We have
That
Don't
we
believe
had good
me. Believe
conversation.
whatever.
Did you try at least any insight checks, Gimli?
What's an insight check?
He got
Yeah,
me talking.
what's an insight?
He got me talking about you guys, and he sounded really interested, and he was really nice when I brought up you guys, and so I think he's really cool.
Oh, I suppose that's fair.
He got you talking about us?
Yeah, he let me talk the whole way.
I'm a
It
very
was
good
so
listener.
great.
They talk about it.
You guys don't have to talk about anything. It's all do this, Gilbert. Pray to this person, Gilbert.
Well, what
Good
you
luck.
talk?
It's definitely not true. I know you have
What'd
that
you talk
relationship
about,
with the
Giblet?
rest, but
Well, okay. So he asked. So I went. Hey, I'm lost. So he went. Yeah, I can see that. I know where your friend. And I was like, you do? And he's like, wait, what do your friends look like? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's probably to every one of you. You know, my human friend, and then
Yes.
my tiefling friend, and then my purple friend. Anyways, my half elf purple friend.
Wait, let me stop you right there. So he knew where we were at before giving a description?
No,
okay.
that was Meadows.
Yeah,
Maybe she got too excited about describing something, but yeah, and forgot about that part. Don't. Shh. That's why I went back. I know where your friends are. You do? And we were like walking, and he's like, and I was like, so why is your armor so smoky? He's like, I collect stuff. I'm like, I used to know a guy who had super shiny armor, and he's like, cool. So what's your friend's like fighting capabilities? I was like, I was like, oh my god! I told them like how you guys fight and everything,
Right,
and it was
right,
great.
right. That's a natural next question to ask about someone. What's
I
your
know
fight?
it was great.
So real quick, while this conversation's happening, are you guys like still standing like right at the table,
No,
or
I
can you
say
kind of
we
move
step
off?
away,
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all are talking, one of the ladies will come by and languidly ask, like, any refreshments for anyone?
Yes, around on the house. Your finest ale. Or wine, or whatever you have here.
Around on the house?
No, for the house.
For
For us.
For everyone
Yes,
in the facility?
Yes, I'm very tired. My apologies.
So all
you
of
just said,
these
you just said
people.
for everybody in the
No,
facility.
for us five.
Oh,
Let me buy you a drink for.
he's.
Bringing our
At
friend
first, I
back.
thought he was very generous.
I mean, how much
At
would it
first I
have
thought
for
it
the
was
house
really
cost?
selfish.
Or for like.
Oh, what is it? I never can remember that.
I guess I have one.
Your finest drink on the house.
On the
for
house.
me.
I'm a duke. Obviously, they should give it to me for free.
For this place,
I mean,
Maybe we
you
should try
did
it more.
gamble a lot. You would think yours would be
I
calm.
know, right? It's like that's when I should get the purse.
so if you wanted to do everyone in the facility a mug of ale,
Yes.
I don't think everybody in the
you
facility.
know, it'd
just
probably be
everyone
I don't know these people.
it'd
Five
be
of
like
us.
30 gold
Oh, yeah, I'll do
because
that.
they're like I think it's like a silver piece or two.
Yeah, I'll
for this place and it's not it's like it's actually it would probably be more wine than ale situation.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll do that.
Okay, so so
A run for the entire house.
well right. Do you have a just the house wine for the evening?
Sure.
All right, that'll be
Whatever's in stock.
make a persuasion check for bartering.
Okay. I'm good at persuasion. That is a 23.
Okay. So that's for you for your kindness. That would be 25 gold. That chin of yours is mesmerizing.
Yes, it is quite so.
Very human.
Yeah, it's very human.
My very human trick.
It is a very human chin.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Off you go.
And she will. So she will go and in a very languid voice but loud. It's not. So it's not like you're like crass sounding like shout of free ale. It's like it's a very smooth. Like she goes and rings a bell and like all the tables kind of go to a stop. She's like, you all just get the pleasure of a wonderful glass of wine from this gentleman right here. What do we say? And then all of them go. All of them go. Yeah. So yeah.
What do we say? They just wordless like.
So and so she starts dishing out cups. And so all of you get a glass of wine if you are willing, if you so desire. And she'll pass the rest out to the rest of the crowd. So you've now given roughly 50 people yeah, a nice.
We're gonna have to come over here.
A woman loves talking. Perfect scam them. That's from their money.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like we better use of our time.
So that happens. It's kind of in mid conversation. I realize I interrupted, but that is how that happened.
Yeah, so. Anyway, anything else we can do for you?
Who won?
Yes, I.
What?
Who won the arm wrestle?
Oh, we haven't arm wrestled yet.
It's an arm wrestle, right?
Yeah, but how can you trust someone that you haven't arm wrestled?
Exactly. You gotta arm wrestle so you can be 100% sure you can trust me.
Okay.
You guys can find a table nearby if you so desire.
Where's my mastermind stuff?
You're gonna try to assess my character?
Oh, absolutely.
Good idea.
Alright, so contestant athletics checks, obviously.
Ooh, athletics, I'm good at that.
Oh crap. I didn't want
Low. I rolled low too.
I got a 20.
I also got 20.
How did you both say I rolled low and ended up with a 20?
I have plus 10.
I have +7 and I did guidance.
How is a 13 a low roll?
Okay. Moving on. Moving on.
Giblet during arm wrestles? Was it high?
Yeah, come
How does
on.
that work?
So it is a, like, both of you start sweating.
We're sitting there for like.
It's a 10-minute
And
arm wrestle.
actually roll a percentile die for me.
Okay.
Miedo's fine. All right, Miedo, however that came out of my face.
48.
Okay, so this match, you guys are like holding it together, resilience wise. Let's have both of you roll Constitution saving throws.
That was an even lower roll, but that doesn't matter. 16.
Okay.
22.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Okay, so both of you are feeling the burn, and so make another athletics check.
That was even lower.
No, you probably was.
14.
13.
Oh.
And yours is going to be subtracted by the difference in the Constitution rolls. So you
yeah,
also minus another 6.
I lost.
Yeah.
So
What?
and you gain a level of exhaustion. only for an hour, so it's in game. Because I'm not completely cruel.
What are you?
I am Giblet.
I will remember. That is 15. I don't think I'll be okay.
I told you
They
I was a
literally
cool
it's like a
one.
cool
You're
Giblet.
Okay.
Sorry, tell us your 10 favorite things about Giblet.
Well, I guess while you guys are arm wrestling,
I trusted
so
them.
I'm using my insightful manipulator on you.
I know. I know mastermind feat.
Oh yeah, it's
What's your questions?
intelligence and charisma.
What's your intelligence score so we can compare them? Or do you want me to just tell you mine?
I think you told me yours.
16.
And what's your charisma?
10.
Okay. Cool. That's all I want to know.
Alright.
What's your
Cool.
16.
All right. So you basically use that feature to size up.
Yeah, size of
Yes.
And what's your character's name again?
Donovan.
Donovan. Okay. To size up Donovan.
Do you know what this means, Giblet?
What?
This means you can tell people you beat Donovan Copperwood in an arm wrestling match.
Like
Which-
cool stuff?
I don't know. It depends. I don't know how well hurt I am here,
Okay.
but like if we ever go to like the Underdark or something, you might get some reputation.
You're
Nice.
from the Underdark.
For human.
A human, yes. It's very dark down there. Like it's a miserable experience. I'm never going back unless I get a well-paying job back down there.
No, yeah.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well,
What do you work as?
but I do.
Can I call you Don?
Don? Yeah.
Don, what do you work as? Why'd you leave the Underdark?
Well, you see, I'm. Needless to say, we are united by common causes. You guys are here to fix whatever's going on in the Radiant Citadel, and
How do you know that?
good question. Well, you're here with the Shadow Kai incident, correct?
The speaker.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
we are familiar.
Same. That's why I'm here, and I figured it would be expedient for us to join forces, considering. Look, this guy looks strong. I'm sure he is.
Yes.
Do you know what they call me back in the Underdark? They call me the Wall. Nothing on earth can make me fall. That is how indestructible I am.
That rhymed.
Exactly.
That's
I've
so
had a
cool.
long time to think about this.
Oh, okay. You gave yourself
You
the.
gave yourself a nickname.
Of course.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Isn't that how nicknames work?
No, I guess. I don't think Oz has any nicknames.
Giblet's Giblet.
Yeah, I think Oz is just Oz. Like Oz is.
Look, if I gave someone else, if someone else gave me a nickname, they could have gotten it wrong.
Interesting point.
I don't know if
That
you
is
did it
very
right,
true.
though.
I don't believe that's how nicknames work, but the power, more power to you.
Exactly.
Regardless, you're strong.
I am strong.
You've never been knocked out.
Never.
You did just lose an arm.
Yes, you did just lose an arm. So I'm not sure.
Okay, but arm wrestling is different.
That's different from being knocked down.
That is different.
And he did last.
Yeah.
Like,
That is a good
like it took
point.
a minute, a full minute.
I don't think we've seen anybody. They either win or they lose.
So against Giblet, yes.
That is
Quite
alright.
a
Impressive. enough.
Giblet's flex in the background.
At the very least, they're definitely stronger than like me and him.
Yes.
Pick it up.
I'm fine.
But
Are we doing? Are we planning on going to the shadow furnace to do that?
That's our next job.
More money.
That is a good point.
It was only an option.
Speaking of money, I
But
would
I
like to
think
go
it's-
spend some.
You're like, I don't care about this guy. I want to spend money.
How do you do that in game?
Go to the store.
I leave this
I mean, you
conversation.
won that. You won the two. Was it 2 rounds?
I don't know. I know what my total goal is, though.
Okay, so just do it in character.
You
Yeah.
needed to go to
Guys.
the post office.
I just want the money.
Can I have some?
No.
Can I have that? Can we bet money?
What are you buying?
No.
Arm wrestle?
No.
What are you
Why?
buying?
What am I buying? I want a ring.
You want a
I don't
ring?
have any ring.
For
I
what?
have a ring.
Do you want a ring? I have plenty.
I want a specific ring.
I have
What
a
ring?
ring.
I want a magic.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Are you looking for it?
I have a magic ring pulled up that I'm specifically looking for.
Okay.
What is it?
It's called a ring of free action.
Oh.
Okay. So you're gonna go and try and find a ring of free action.
Yes. Here's the thing. It is a rare item. Rare
Is
in
expensive.
D&D is 2,000 to 20,000, so it's up to you if I can afford it.
Okay.
His fate is in your hands.
So are you all going with him? Are you all ready to leave? Are you gonna stay
Yeah.
and do some more?
I also want to go to the
Jam-
shop.
I wanted to.
I don't
yeah,
have the
that's-
money for gambling, so
Well, I guess if we stick with us, we'll have money.
that's the goal.
I mean, I guess we'll test Seppi, but
I actually want to do the payroll.
yeah, I mean, Seppi's the one I think who actually handles the like, financials.
So
Sophie should let me alone.
Should she?
I'm the money man. My
That is
name's
a good-
Gold, man.
I've heard
Good things.
good things about your status.
Yeah.
About your friendship with Giblet, I've heard many bad things.
What did Giblet say?
How have you heard any of this?
Giblet told us.
Giblet had a couple
told me
minutes.
everything.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm hurt.
It's a game.
I've given you some of my rings. You have my pillow.
I don't have that cool internet that you don't have anymore. Yeah, I know about that.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
it wasn't my choice to lose again. I assure you.
Keeping.
I was gonna get you a new one.
I wanted that one. You had an opportunity to choose our friendship.
Yeah, but we're still friends, right?
Of course.
So this is
Yeah,
happening
we're
as
still
you all are
friends, right?
exiting the
You might have
Farringen
Get a look at Can I make it up to you?
Carnival.
I'm not concerned with friends, but if we are, cool.
cool.
Get a look. Can I make it up?
I don't know, man. I'll have to think about it.
You could give him all your money.
I can give you some of my money. I can give you some more fancy rings.
I don't want rings.
But you want all his money. Give him want all his money.
I don't want money.
Yeah, so I would like to go down to Market Street.
Yeah, you guys all. So
Yeah.
you start trailing off as
our
Mike
new friend.
Gale leads the way.
with our new friend.
And, yeah, and
Donnie.
Where are you shopping?
Donnie boy.
Dawn was fine.
Donnie.
Oh,
Don
did
was not.
the jeweler say
Oh.
how long it would take?
so
Dawn.
I think he said come back in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a-
Copperwind.
So
Donnie Copper.
it's a rare item. Make a finding check. Is it's not
Investigation.
investigation. Thank you. My brain was not working there.
Ah, man.
So yeah,
If you need any help,
make an investigation check
Tell us
as
what you're
you.
looking for.
Yeah,
find the post office.
I will gladly take help finding this.
I'll give
So-
you guidance.
Guidance, I'll take that.
I'll roll investigation.
So if you help, he's primary, but you can kind of so he gets advantage, and
Or can I also just look up my phone? Because
you can look on your own. Yes,
Can I look for something different?
absolutely.
Can I look for a post office?
I already found a post office.
You found one?
Yeah, last time.
Oh.
I did find a post
I
office.
think
We're gonna head back.
So I tried.
you saw.
I
them.
appreciate
Did we
it.
find
I
one?
gave you 3 out of 4.
Some- Oh, and you saw like the
Inspiration.
like kids, the
Don't
Dragonborn
burn
kids
the
running
inspiration, I'll
mail.
tell you where it
I
is.
feel like I didn't see anything. I think they all saw
Straight.
stuff.
We can ask around.
That
I
seems
think-
strangely
I think
phrasing.
I think I rolled really low on perception.
I probably told you I saw a post
I
office.
also doodled something that looks like Oz and it says I don't see shit, which leads me to
8?
believe that I didn't see anything the whole time. we
An
played.
8, okay, and that's with guidance.
Yeah,
That's
my guidance
sad.
was good.
I got
I have-
3 on my timer 1.
I have 0 bonus to investigation.
So you're wandering around, and Giblet's like, here, you know,
Look over there.
and that
While I
helps
was
a
walking
little bit.
back, I saw this place, but
Yeah. So Giblet could get you back to like that trade district sheet they were in.
Am I still sick?
Mmm.
I am still sick, aren't I?
from what?
Corpses.
Or something. With
Oh yeah, 'cause
your
you wouldn't
investigation.
tell like
Yeah, I didn't tell him because
Yeah.
I wasn't. I
could
didn't.
have used. Okay.
I didn't feel like I was last.
With 23, Max would be able to identify as Giblet leads Mike Ale at the front of the party toward the trade disco that they were near, with a series of shops. Max, you would spy what appears to be, with the 23, some sort of magic wares shop. Arcane Nikki's Knickknacks. And it is a full. This one's a full building stone. It seems to have a glowing door of some kind. But yeah,
You might want to prep her for that.
Huh?
Yeah, steal that.
Yeah.
I know
Good
that's
say.
it's a missed opportunity to call it Nikki's Next.
let's catch. It'll catch.
Arcane.
Arcane Nikki's Knickknacks.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna head over there.
Why?
I
So you
want
can
to.
get a ring.
Yeah.
Okay. I could use a break.
Hey Josh, you want to be an NPC shopkeeper?
Sure.
Okay. You can make it as weird as you want, and I will let you describe what he like. Just whatever NPC you've got on the fly.
What's
Yeah.
Nikki?
Whatever
What is
voice.
Nikki?
What is Nikki?
This is Arcane Nikki is who you get to be.
Arcane Nikki's knickknacks.
And he handles magical goods of high and low levels
I'm gonna
costs.
try.
So he's got some expensive stuff, and he's got some cheap stuff.
I'm
So
gonna try and suggest.
so if it helps to think like pawn shop, but also really high end pawn shop.
Oh.
So they're making shows.
Ah. Take 30. If you need 30 seconds, take it.
I think I have.
What can I do for you? My name's Nicky. My knickknacks. I got all kinds of stuff, all shapes and sizes and stuff. Yeah.
So I'm looking for a ring of free action. You got
Roll a percentile die for me. Let Josh roll it. Let Josh roll it.
61. Ooh, wow. I don't know.
You know you've got some rings, but play hardball a little bit here.
You know,
It's worth to you.
I got some rings. I got wings and rings for you. I don't know. Oh,
He's considering expanding to knickknacks and snacks.
yeah. Yeah.
You've got the neon sign in the back.
I mean, can I at least take a look? Can I at least take a look at them? I got
Oh, I mean, okay. They're in this case, right? So, I mean, you know, all types of rings. I don't know what they do. Some of them are probably wedding rings that didn't really pan out well, but you know, that's the way things go.
There's a cost just to look.
Well, there is a cost just to look.
That's dumb as shit.
I don't make the rules. I gotta make, do business.
You own the shop. You make the rules.
I kinda do, but I kinda don't.
I don't make the
You know,
rules. It's just
okay, you just gotta think about it like this. I got a family, I gotta feed them, and how I do that is by charging you to look at items.
Really expensive magic items for
And really cheap ones.
You need to
Like-
help bargaining.
Like dirt cheap. Like,
Nikki, I have a suggestion. I don't know if this is a valuable suggestion though. It might be worth your time. I mean, I have a business model where if you want to hear my suggestions, you have to pay me first.
hmm.
It's a good suggestion though. It'll revolutionize.
I think I'll come up
Here,
with
here.
something
How about
on
this?
my
How about
own. It's
this?
fine. It's fine. It's
Instead of paying you the gold, I'll pay them the gold to give you the business suggestions.
Mm,
Ooh, now there's the
okay.
deal.
Yeah, that is that. That kind of comes. It doesn't come out of my pocket.
Make a persuasion check, Braden.
Can I help? Since I'm also contributing to this.
I'll take guidance. I got a +10 to persuasion. Let's do this.
I think that is better than mine.
A 17.
No,
Okay.
I have a. I stretched it out. Oh, it's a 14. I have a 14 to persuasion. I have expertise.
But,
Yeah.
but the 17 is moderately successful.
Can I?
If you
Yeah, that's a 20.
I really gotta think on it. Really hold.
And I rolled a
Hey, it's
20.
mutually beneficial, man. We all get something out of it.
It's an excellent suggestion.
I mean, the three of us, okay.
It'll change your business model.
Okay, I mean, fine. That
Oh, the great and powerful.
You're right. Yeah.
How much money are you
obviously,
giving her?
thank you.
Just one
given
gold.
them
Yeah, I mean,
Just one gold.
I don't know.
1 gold isn't not enough.
How much
Yeah.
do you charge for your ideas?
Oh.
You get to set the prices.
Well, how much do you charge for your?
So usually it's like 5 gold to look at very expensive items. But it depends on the person. If I know them well enough, maybe 2.
Are we not friends, Nikki?
Unfortunately, I've never seen.
Well,
you.
I feel like.
And also, haven't gotten your name yet. Either.
You know, I think I'd like to use a similar payment model. I don't know how well I know you, Mike. So.
So 5 gold.
We've
5 gold.
played monsters together.
I know that's crazy, isn't it?
1 day.
And
They've known you for a day and a half.
Right.
my name is Mike.
Okay.
How much
good
did you
to
give
meet
me?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do the inventory
And five-
swap as needed.
5 more
And
gold.
please, hear my friend Oz out.
Yeah, so, listen, I love your store. I love your marketing. Arcane Nikki's inspired.
I know, I tried my best. I tried.
You see, but the thing is, I noticed on your store sign it says Arcane Nikki's knickknack.
Yeah.
That's kind of a mouthful, don't you think?
No, more like a tongue twister. You know.
A tongue twister, mouthful. One might say two sides of the same coin. What
Matter
I-
of perspective.
I'm not saying I'm a marketing expert or anything, but I'm just saying that if I was between two stores, one of them was Arcane Nikki's Knickknacks, and one of them was Arcane Nikki's Knacks,
No, but
I think
then
I'm going with that second one.
but then the only downside with that,
Yeah,
somebody
that was
might
clever and a pun. They're gonna
But
know
they
you're
don't know their
breaking.
knickknacks.
Yeah.
they might
They know
mistake
They're
it.
just knacks.
They know
Yeah.
what a knickknack is, though.
What if they don't?
But what's a Nicky
Well,
Knack?
What's a knack? I've never heard the phrase knack being used. I know
And
what a knick-knack
also,
you never
you
heard
know,
like you got a knack for thieving?
I'm just
is.
saying.
That's not in the situation.
Whose
That's
side
a
are you
different
on?
meaning.
Yeah, but you said you've never heard.
I have, it's not in this situation.
Not as a
I've never
noun.
heard of a noun.
Whose side are you on here?
I like Nikki's store.
I like
Nikki has a wonderful store.
I,
I don't think Nikki needs to stay the store's name.
I think Nick.
Arcane
listen,
Nikki's knickknacks.
all
You
I'm
wanna
saying
buy
is
a
that
ring
mine
now.
is a clever pun.
Okay,
And you're arcane,
The
so you're gonna
only
want them to know you're great. at puns.
downside is they might mistake this store for a more adult store, and I don't want that
Arcane
kind of.
Yeah, there's already Nikki's snacks on the other side.
Yes.
You haven't been here before. You don't know that.
I've been in there.
You're such a liar.
Why would you?
I had to get Listen,
I know.
definitely a Duke needs this thing. I don't ask about your purchases.
You don't even know what I purchased. I haven't bought anything yet.
You haven't
All right.
been here
And
before.
with that, you're able to pull out the case
How
of
do you think I
rings
got
that
to
you have.
tip?
You've been here once.
The case
You don't know.
of ring.
Oh,
That's
So, yeah.
I got
So,
five
are you-
out of the deal.
John, would Nikki just let him kind of sift through and look at them one at a time, or are you gonna be the like holding?
it's
Oh.
like a glass, like it's more like a.
There's goodwill.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
like
a
a shell,
bargain where it's
just
like
made of glass. There's a bunch of rings in there. I don't
None
know
of them
what
are
that is. So,
Are they all magical or?
I mean, some of them are. Some
I mean, I
of
guess I
them
can
are.
cast detect magic at will. But...
Some of them are wedding rings, like I said. You know,
Do you have
Those are
identified?
things.
I do have identified.
Yeah, it's like a thing where it's technically a curse
So,
when you buy
do
a
you
wedding
do
ring.
you
You know, I
want
don't
to
know how
open
well I
it,
know you,
hold,
Mike.
hold a ring up, or do you want him to
I'll let them describe
Yeah,
around
but you
it.
see, our
Oh.
old party mate Dave, he gave me stuff, and you know, I really felt like that.
Give you things.
I miss Dave.
I'm a slave too.
I miss
The only
Dave.
thing Oz has right now is a disease, so
I mean, I'm keeping my desert.
I'm just kidding. Sorry. I shouldn't have gotten it up wrong.
I'm not sick.
Yeah.
So with that,
You never
Nikki
described it
Nikki
first.
places
Never
the
described
case
it
of
first,
rings
Donovan.
Yeah.
facing you and tilts it up. There are
Wait, pause.
sorry.
We have to go back. I never described inverse. Because I was going around the table. And I never described inverse.
Evers wasn't with the party though, so
That's a good. Well,
He's still a
When
member
you
of the
said ask them, like, what is their fighting ability?
that
with
is
your
true.
Party?
He asked about
Who's
the
your
whole-
party?
Yeah, that's true.
it was Freudian absence. Or
We're gonna
something.
go back and just say.
I assume it wasn't
Describe
intentional.
inverse. There we
He
go.
sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah.
You guys talked a little bit about that on the way to this shop. Meanwhile,
Okay, sorry. I should have addressed
Yeah.
my
that.
tale is presented with a box O rings. And Nikki allows you to sift through on your own. Some of these are glowing.
Is he
You
can I look over his shoulder?
could look over your shoulder. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast detect magic. and
Cool.
pick up, huh?
I also.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Cool.
can cast detect magic.
Um,
Well, do you have to spend a spell slot?
Yeah.
Do you think
I
you
don't-
guys were?
I can cast it at will.
Okay.
Make him spend the spell slot.
So
He did give me
Who's-
5 gold.
Yes, thank you.
detect magic tells you just the school.
It makes them like
School of Magic.
like so you could pick out stuff that's magical from
Okay.
stuff that's not magical.
So-
Start organizing
All
the
right,
test.
with that, here's how we'll do this. You do an investigation check with advantage because Oz is highlighting the actual magic ones.
and then I can identify it.
Can I get guidance again, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you want any help?
I feel like
If you give me a pile of the rings, I can go through.
Portent,
if
maybe?
you're taking this,
The only thing I have is a low roll.
I figured I'd toss it out there.
The only thing I have is an
I have to describe how I give you guidance.
Okay.
Could
So,
give it
like,
to Goldman, but
You're on
I mean,
the
that
thing,
could still
like,
be higher than
you're
whatever
like,
is rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fortunate.
That looks cool. Ooh, that looks cool. That's how I'm giving you guidance.
yeah, Oz is like trying to like sort them.
And I'm like on my tippy toes, like that's cool.
Alright, 6 for the first one, 3 for the second.
wow, I should have given you an 8.
So can you do portent after the roll, but
So
before?
I'm supposed to
it's-
do it before the roll is even.
Okay, I was trying to remember which one it was that was like
It's because
before
Portent is
the.
bad.
They should do it like luck.
Is that okay? I was trying to remember what there's one
I
of
thought
them
that
where it's
was
like
all-
after. it
No,
is.
luck you
Like,
can do it after you see. As long as
It's-
after you can do it
before you know the result.
Because
Yeah.
before you know the result.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, Portent
I
is
was making
bad.
sure my brain did.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Portent is bad.
Um,
Don't worry.
I mean, you get it at second level. It's not that bad.
Just the wording is
It's
bad.
the like defining trait that Div Wizard has though.
And
Okay. Yeah.
It makes
It's
Div
better than
Wizard
any
not
illusionist ability. Let's be
So-
honest.
Okay, that's
With that, 6 plus what?
Any illusionist.
Oh yeah, because it was with advantage. So 6 is your high.
Plus
Weak
1.
illusionist.
Plus 1 from
For
guidance.
Okay, and that's not the one you have bonus on.
I have
No bonus to investigation.
do you
he's
want
not
to
in
investigate.
do you want me to help you
I
look
will
around?
gladly take your help.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be another 5 gold.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Goldman.
Do you have an exception for royalty?
He is.
I'm
I-
a Jew.
That might charge a little bit more.
I have more. Ooh, I have more advice.
More.
Yeah, you know.
I'll speak to the city
You should
about
charge
your-
him 15.
Okay.
No. Arcane Nikki, I have more advice. I'm happy to take more gold to give
He's-
you more advice.
Wait.
That would work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should charge him 15. He's like super. He's
You
Duke
should
Oh.
charge him
Goldman.
20.
20. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
like we're
Sorry,
friends, so
20.
he'd want to give me. Yeah.
20 gold.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Max, make a persuasion check or intimidation check as you threaten to leave as a
I'm, not,
bargaining.
I'm just leaving. I'm fine.
Can I
Actually,
roll? Can I roll?
You know what? I will do. I get intimidation.
Yeah, because you're
Or-
kind of huffing out, right? In royalty mode.
Yeah.
In royalty mode.
I wish I had
Karen mode, you mean?
8. Goldman's not a very intimidating guy.
I know.
You might drop it 5 gold, back down to 15 or 10.
Okay, I'll do 15, I guess. But, you know.
So I need to give 15 to you,
You
or
could pay
15 for the
you
advice.
could pay me, I don't know, 15 gold, or you could pay 15 for the advice,
And that you're getting.
and then I would get it. So either
This
way, I would get
exchange-
something.
Doesn't quite make sense.
No, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
You know,
In
it's
case anyone was
business.
wondering how to make shopping episodes interesting.
Um,
Yes, Brayden.
will I get any of my gold back? I'll give you 15
My
gold.
weapon disappears if it
Um,
is more than 5 feet away from me for 1 minute.
Your stuff is so sorted.
Yeah. More advice.
And basically it just goes to the pocket dimension where I keep it.
Okay.
Where is it going?
How about this?
Oh,
give you my
I told
We should open the shop.
Yeah.
You'll
Oh,
let
that's
him
way
look
too
through the
like too
rings.
many specific.
It's a magic sword.
It's after how
Are
much
you trying
time?
to trade you're scamming him?
After how much time?
1 minute.
1 minute.
But it's when it's 5 feet or more away from me. So right now I'm assuming we're
Oh.
literally like this far
gonna
apart
take it
because he's
to the
showing
back.
the rings.
Okay,
So once we
I'm
walk out,
tracking.
it'll disappear.
I get it.
That's the plan.
All right. So yeah. All right. So you're trying to talk to him then. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I see what you're doing.
So it's no evidence.
He's been wrecking.
I don't know. I have a lot of swords, like
It's a super
shit ton of swords.
We also have a shit ton of rings you're not letting me look through.
I mean, I was letting you look through. What do you mean?
Yeah,
You're
but
just bad at looking.
Yeah.
Also, do you want the advice?
Oh yeah, yeah. Advice first.
Oh, I get to look through the rings though now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So advice.
I hope.
Advice
I assume you
first.
still get to roll with advantage because I pointed out which ones were manageable.
Yes.
Right, the advice.
And
I mean,
guidance.
so, you know,
Sure,
say
I'll
I was going into a shop, I went ahead and went into Arcane Nikki's Knickknacks,
You
even
would
though
try
I
to
thought
use it more.
Arcane Nikki's Knacks was the better store. And, oh my god, there is something, this is why I should have gone to Arcane Nikki's Knacks. Because when I got to Arcane Nikki's
24.
Knickknacks, the rings were all mixed up. The magic
Yeah.
and the non-magical were together.
No, it's like a treasure hunt. Yeah.
I suppose. I
Yeah,
mean,
That's part of the aesthetic.
Yeah. There's like
Sure.
plastic rings in there. And
in some ways that might
Like the hallway with the little plastic binder.
listen. That
That
might
would
be
go
fun
for
for your run-of-the-mill middling adventure.
Yeah, ring of weapon. Yeah, just
But the thing is, for a you know, high-class adventurer like myself, I just don't have the time for something like that, and I get my adventuring out in the field. So for me, I would find that perhaps you should separate the magical and the non-magical rings, sell them both, absolutely, but make it easier on your customers to buy things from you. They'll give you the money then, in that way. In this
User-friendly
case.
interfaces will be huge.
Josh, make an insight check and
What if
add
you're-
add +3 to an insight check.
But what if you're like looking for a magical ring and you see a non-magical ring that you really
That's
like
a
and it has a spider on
Total?
it and you think that's
He can
Alright.
upsell you. He can be like, well, since you're already buying this
Interesting
magical,
thought.
it's a
you should buy this non-magical one as well.
he's just gotta be a good salesman.
Get one free.
No,
Well,
that's
he wants
losing
the money.
But
Meanwhile,
I've been looking through the
yeah.
rings this whole
So
time.
you find one that
matches the description.
that matches what you think you're looking for.
What am I looking for? Ring of free action?
Yes.
So I drop it in. There you go.
Okay, you know what?
Does anyone have?
Identify? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So roll.
I just
Roll
know if I
is
spend the
just-
time.
Yeah, roll percentile die for me.
Oh, if it is.
There's only a 10% chance that it's not. But I just
yeah,
I
it could be counter.
yeah. and Nikki wouldn't necessarily know.
But no,
That
I would
doesn't make
never-
There's something counter.
It's a what?
I'm charging people
Yeah.
to look at these comments.
Yeah, good.
It was a low 10. Yeah.
That was so
It was low
great.
10.
I was worried. I was like,
to do that.
Okay, because I said 10 instead of 90, I almost said 90.
Do you
So,
have to invest?
With that, roll 2 d10s.
Can I invest in your shop?
Yes, we do have
13.
shares.
That's
Yeah,
how many thousands it
first?
costs. Because I don't know. I'm not. It's yeah. There's.
I don't know.
That's the. Here's what I'll say. That's the base price.
Probably.
So so
To buy it.
the prayer can be 2 to 20,000. So Josh.
Oh.
So Nikki, this is actually they've confirmed this is the ring. The base price then for this ring that they can barter with you about your starting is 13,000. And I'll let you and if they call for a persuasion check, it'll be contested against a roll by you that has plus
Do you
4.
want me to do persuasion?
actually, do you, what's your?
Yeah.
Mine's
I'm
the lowest I
gonna
can
do
roll
this
is a
by-
10.
That is.
So on
Okay,
average, I'm
so-
higher.
So
if we want this cool
Nikki
ring-
introduced the price for
I'm
us, I
gonna try
guess,
to
in
do
game.
Yeah, okay.
So, you guys found the ring, right?
Yeah,
You're looking for the ring.
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay.
No, but what's the?
And what was that ring
I
again?
could roll
Yeah.
a 7.
No, but after.
Oh,
Okay.
23.
Okay. So,
uh,
if I'm correct, that's gonna cost.
Does Nikki
About
take investments in your shop? I buy some shares. Well, he
Yeah,
said
so
I
that's completely
How much is the share? Worth?
Uh,
I want you to do that.
market,
Let's wait.
you know.
I'm investing in Nikki's shop. I'm gonna
13,000.
buy out all the shares.
Why? Why?
Yes.
Just remain.
I'll hire you on as an advisor.
It gives you,
Oh, I
you know,
didn't
6 seconds
No.
of.
No, Nikki's taking the shop. It's named after him after all. I can't kick Nikki out.
Yeah, I mean, clearly my business acumen.
It is far
Oh,
superior to
it
Nikki's.
doesn't. Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah, I mean,
I didn't vote
okay,
alone.
just
I had to
think
buy-
about it. Traveling's gonna
I
be a
need
lot
computers.
easier, especially in mountains and
You're
forests.
right, but
And
13,000 gold worth of these?
Yeah. it's pretty
I
expensive.
tell you what, how about we shave that down to like 500? Oh, we gotta start meeting in the middle.
No, oh, okay.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. and no guidance is allowed.
Okay. I have an idea. No, you do your persuasion check, but after this, I have an idea.
And then Josh, roll a d20 and add 4.
Okay.
Okay. So my idea is we all get our money together.
That's
He said he does take shares for his company. If we
That's,
buy him out of his company, and he said they're cheap. He said they're dirt cheap. So if we buy him, if we get majority stock, we can just take the reign.
So, Brayden,
It's a share.
I feel like
what did
Do
you
not
Up to 16.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So
You own a portion of the company.
no to 500, but you can drop the price
Okay.
a little.
Okay. Alright. So
And then we
I've
can
been
make passive
getting a
income.
lot of pitches for good ideas. I'll drop it a couple. Let's say 10,000.
10,000. How about like I don't know, 1250.
12,000 or 1,200.
The 1250.
to 500.
1,200.
1,250.
Back at the 500.
12.
Sure.
Okay.
What if we pivot over to my idea, and then you can keep bargaining if it
I have
doesn't
an
work.
order that hasn't gone back in like how
This is
long?
Plan C.
Okay, before that becomes Plan B, I'd like to suggest
Is it raining?
That was thunder. No, that's leave.
Oh, yeah, it's probably months. It is monsoon.
It might start raining.
And this horn.
Okay, you gotta understand that I have, family I gotta take care of. So I
You're still getting gold out of this.
am,
1,200
I
gold
am,
is like living.
but
I mean, the servant is on
This-
Okay,
Still gonna
By the
see
way,
this.
what I'm presenting to you is
8,000.
8,000.
Or
8,000.
How
Yeah,
about
so that,
like
then they put it all to us.
1,750 plus the horn?
Make another persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
And what was the reasoning you had for dropping it or for adjusting for him adjusting this time?
I added the horn and I added a common magic item that I have on me plus a little bit extra gold.
No, plus 2.
Okay. So and that's with disadvantage, and yours is again +4.
Okay. 17.
Yeah,
14.
you're slightly more agile.
Okay, so you don't have to budge much on this one.
Actually, I was well before. I was
Okay.
like,
7,500.
can you swing that, big man?
I'm getting it. Wait, so how much is stock?
Yes, Nikki. If you can go back to my stock. Yes, how much is a share of your company?
Yes.
And how many, let's say,
Most
how many shares? Assume something around like 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 shares.
No, there's way more than 10. I mean, you could buy 10 shares.
How many shares would it take? How many shares are your company? And it's our
thinking you do.
No, we're keeping the name.
It sounds really specific, but I agree.
Very specific thing that it's like a week ago.
How much is the shares, Iggy?
You want something. You want something out of promise.
To be fair, that does make it really easy to have
Not saying.
What's happening?
There's 5 shares in the whole company.
Shares in the company.
He rolled a D100.
So, Nikki, how much is
You
it?
just got to say there were way more than 10 shares.
Then make it call it 50 then instead of 5.
Yeah.
50
50 shares. How much is a share, Nikki? I assume like 10 gold, something like that?
Seems kind of low.
Well, he said it was cheap earlier.
Yes, you said it was.
It was pretty cheap, yeah.
But pretty cheap for
50 gold a share. 50 gold a share.
Pretty cheap for magic
50?
items.
Okay, sure.
And there's 50.
Actually, hold on.
50 for 50?
Hold on, no. We're talking because just my brain's going. No, that's not financially
No,
sound.
I mean,
The shares are supposed to be a representative of the total wealth of the company, and he does have like he's got
13,000.
one ring worth.
They were dirt cheap.
Yeah,
They were
Yeah.
pretty dirty.
for share.
What does he think?
So yeah, for share. So I'd say his whole business
This
is
is like
probably
a no-brainer.
worth the 50,000
50.
So a share would be 1,000.
You can go ban.
Right. So then,
Should we go ask Seppi for
All right. And how low did you guys get on the bartering? How? What did we get?
yes. Move on to plan C.
Let's plan C.
Yeah.
Oregon.
What was? I had another planet.
You're plan D.
Really nice.
You think of it again. You make a plan D
So
right
it's
now.
in my ship.
But what
It
kind?
has- it
What kind
has-
of organ?
V-Rock.
V-Rock organ.
You
That
gave that away.
is, but I can get it back. It is fresh. It has been fresh for like 4 days.
You're gonna cheat my
It
ass.
has been still 99% fresh.
Yeah, we have bought the
Wait,
place.
okay, I have my plan B.
Let's do it. It's a fake.
What?
It's already fake. Oh my
We've
god.
already confirmed it as real.
No. Let's just
Are you guys like stepping off to the side? Hold on.
We need to talk about how many stocks we're gonna buy.
Alright.
Got the organ.
let's convince
He's contemplating an organ right
Karen,
now.
I'm glad you were able to introduce your character early on. What would your character be doing right now, Walter?
Looking through the scenes that would be interesting. Not that he could buy it, he just window shopping really, like looking at cool stuff. New weapons.
The whole
It's like
2,000.
He only has 10 gold. So it's
Are
not-
we sure? Okay, wait.
Are we sure this
Wait. Mr. Nikki? If that's even your real
No,
name?
that is. My mom gave it.
Are you Mr. Nicky
Are
or
you
was that your
Mr.
father?
Nicky?
Is your first name Arcane?
Yeah.
Is your last
actually,
name
you-
Nick?
Arcane. No,
Arcane.
Is your
like
last name
Arcane Nikki is my first name, and then knickknacks is
It's
my
your last
is my
name.
last-
full name.
That's why you don't want to change the name. Wow. Okay.
I know.
So your full legal name is Arcane Nicky's nickname.
You
You're
know
right, I
what you're
should do-
talking about. What are your credentials here, mister?
I guess I own the shop. That's
Okay.
my
Any person with money that's very stupid can buy it.
yeah.
Do you have a permit for this selling? I want to see your permit. I want to see your degree in selling.
Giblet's going for Karen.
Unfortunately, I don't have a degree in selling, but I do
No
have
degree.
Do you have a permit?
The city will be hearing
Do you have
about
a
this.
permit?
Somebody make an intimidation check. Either Giblet or
You better
yeah, actually
get
Giblet do intimidation with advantage because Max is the dude.
Oh wait, no, I'm not a bard.
Are you
Um,
laughing at me?
Roll a d20 plus 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna use guidance of wisdom.
That's
Yeah.
a 21.
What do we got?
15.
A 15?
That's a 10.
They aren't really moving you. You can decide whether you're getting whether you see it as silly or
To
offensive.
Karen him and say his permit isn't real and something
Okay.
of that sort.
No one suggested this idea.
So-
Giblet
I like
Giblet
guys-
started it, I'm rolling.
You guys are funny, you make me laugh. You also thought of the idea of buying shares. But, you kind of insulted me here.
Oh, please.
So, I might have to raise it up back to, I don't know, 9,000 for the ring.
9,000.
I can let.
The ring is even real.
Oh, now you're doing
Yeah. You could call a guy. Bring him down.
Okay.
Well, we have a guy right here.
Right.
We already have a guy.
I could bring a professional.
This is a
Trick Dave's not with.
Are
But
you
it's
professional?
What was it?
No, I have a better idea.
Okay.
Is that my computer?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Arcane Nikki. Just how arcane are you? Are you a wizard?
Are you?
I'm not a wizard, but
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
interesting.
close
Yeah.
enough.
I would like
Call
to.
Feels like
Okay, pause for a second. Pause. Yes, Brayden.
I have to find it. There's too many spells.
Also, Garen, as your character's looking about, perusing, you recognize a Rod of Absorption, just as a rant. You can't buy it, but since you're looking, well, I mean, you could, if you had the money. But that's one of the items you happen to
it's
see.
called
All right, Brayden, what do you got?
I would like to cast Zone of
No, don't cast Zone of Truth.
No, don't
no,
cast
don't cast that. What are you
He
doing?
has already said it.
Oh my
We're all
god.
liars. I mean, I'm,
Everybody else was so focused
I need to
on.
read it first, but like
I am a wizard.
right now I would like to, but I need to read it to see if I can
Well,
go.
You know what?
actually,
If anyone
you know
has, if anyone
feel-
has a counterspell as a reaction
I actually
Feel
do.
like you would
and has a
have been-
has a passive perception of,
If he's casting it.
Yeah, I would need to read it, but
he said I would like to cast.
I
banish
didn't say I was going to.
Yeah,
I said that I want to.
banish him, take the
You will go to jail.
So illegal. Also, if I banish him, he'll go to his home plane. And if this isn't his home plane, he stays there.
Is that?
What species? What is Arcane Negate?
Yeah.
Human?
Hold on, guys.
What?
It's a
You're,
sphere, and I can choose the point of origin, and I can make sure none of us are hit by it.
Okay.
So, for to answer Max's question, would you be either a hobgoblin or an orc?
Probably a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Goblin. A hobgoblin.
Yep,
That's what Arcane
he's
Negate
a hobgoblin.
Might have
Hobgoblin.
Global, hemoglobin.
Okay.
So what are we doing? I am.
Why are you casting
No.
Zone of Truth?
I want to ask him some questions that he must answer honestly.
Okay.
And you're doing this out of range from the rest of us.
Correct.
I mean, I can tell like the truth.
same.
I am a wizard.
What's the? It's the 20. It's like a 20-foot
Technically.
radius, right?
15
No, just
foot
technically.
radius. And basically,
That's like the entire store. So
What do you get a degree
well,
when
that's
you go to
okay.
Wizard School?
Because I can basically, I'm going to do it like
I imagine
behind
you do.
him.
A certificate.
So
I
the
can
edge,
see it.
the edge
Yeah.
what?
does it say you have to be able to see a point in this that you can see?
Yes,
No, it just says a
Is
point
that
of your
your like your
choice within
diploma?
range.
If your
You get a stamp in it.
Okay.
Um,
You walk out
Okay,
the store for
I
a
would
minute.
say I'll say this will probably be the last kind of hijinksy version of intimidation. There's the zone of truth. So we'll play this one out.
After this, we will look.
Let's see where this gets us.
I was gonna say, if you try to banish him, I will counter.
Well, I'm good, so I won't
Yeah,
banish.
did I?
But Meta wants to
Okay.
banish him.
I'm
Okay.
going to cast zone of truth.
Or I could also.
I would like
as
you
long as
to
we
investigate
my
yourself
hunting
as
so
well.
we can
Sure.
go in
Yeah.
and
And
ring
answer
him
my
as long as he's
Okay.
Alright, you said you're going to deliberately fail save.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see that we don't.
Alright.
He has no
He's
evidence.
still gonna know it's us.
He has no evidence.
You think the people
If
at
we
the
go
radio-
to like a
How much money are you making off this ring?
Do you think they have a real court of law or a king?
How much? How much?
I'm a dude. They can.
You and
I have a
profit are you
problem.
making?
I'm sure.
Roll a d20 for intelligence to see if you can remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
It's been a while.
I'm gonna get another 5 to this because it is.
Okay. 50.
Okay.
It's a court of
So
law. They have to care.
you mostly
That's
remember.
evidence.
And
Do you think the people
Roll
are
it.
stupid?
roll a d8.
That's direct.
Obviously hearing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that.
If you sell it for 9,000, that many thousand.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Okay, that actually worked in our favor.
So, in case anyone missed it, the zone of truth occurred. Willingly submitting, Nikki chose to answer the question being asked, which was, how much money are you going to make off of this? And at $9,000, the answer, and you're not required, you can't tell a lie, but you're not actually required to respond, technically, but you can, if you want.
Okay.
Can I borrow
Honest to God truth.
Where is his family?
Or hobgoblin God.
Does he
I don't
actually
know.
have a family?
Yeah, ask him if he has.
8,000.
So if you
Buy
sell
two
down
stocks.
to 9, you're making 8.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy this guy. Yeah.
If I give you my horn and
As long as it
2,000,
takes.
you are making 1,000 gold profit, which is well enough for your family to live very
Right.
good.
You have to be nice to
Yeah.
people.
And I'm giving you another item that you can sell. And when you sell it, since you didn't pay anything for it, you make
I
100%
do.
profit.
All right, Braden, make a persuasion with advantage. Roll a d20 plus 4.
5,
That's one of my favorites.
6.
You know I'm not even taking it.
No,
I don't think guidance works for this.
I think I said no guidance on
Yeah,
this
he's
particular
been-
one.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
say no
Um,
guidance.
There was a. Yeah, it's-
There we go.
This is all happening very fast.
Finally, a good freaking
What'd you roll?
natural 17 plus 10.
Okay, so
Oh
27.
yeah, that
What'd you roll?
I got a 23.
Okay, so it's moderately convincing. I'll let you decide how you feel like Nikki would handle this.
Why do you want stars?
Okay. So you add an extra 500.
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
He'll say something and then
I
he'll
got
do
an
the
extra
opposite.
250.
I'll be like, oh, shoot, this for you. Goodbye.
Plus the organ.
Plus the organ.
Plus the
You
organ.
identify with
I already did.
So
Okay, you got yourself in here.
You can just give away my organ.
now,
I'll get you 3 new ones.
just as they read the shot, make sure to say
Right back. I'll set
Clearly.
this zone of truth.
Yeah, you
Oh,
owe me
you too.
400 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a paladin.
Was it
down
down
there?
It was a. You just said the organ. You just gave me the organ and we got it. I gave it to Penny first. I gave it to the guy for safekeeping.
I don't.
okay. So did you guys set a deal?
I didn't
How
remember
did
that.
created the party?
I didn't remember
Now
that.
we gotta go hunt down the 4 birthday boy and take his organ.
No, because I don't remember that.
You're doing that. I refuse to.
We don't have to give him that organ, do we?
We only
He
have a-
promised an
We have
organ.
1,000.
I said it's an organ.
Oh dang! I was gonna.
I can forge. I have a forgery kit. Can I make a fake organ on like paper
The
mache?
universe has to design organs for
Thank you
better-
very much. Have a wonderful day. I grabbed
That's
the paper,
expertise.
I'm
That
like,
is-
okay, guys, let's
That
go.
is probably one of the weirdest questions I've ever been asked as a DM,
Also,
which I love.
yeah.
Just for granted.
Actually, while we're still here,
Yeah, okay.
I have-
So was that deal officially made and the ring has changed hands and gold has changed hands and
Yes.
horn has changed hands?
Yes.
Okay. With a promise to return with demon liver someday. Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Alright, before you guys
We
leave.
never said when we were
I would. You can go first.
I'd like to buy 2 stocks from Nikki.
Okay.
Yes, I'm buying 2 stocks of his company.
So you're giving 2,000?
2,000
Yeah.
gold.
How much gold are you gonna have?
0.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I know you said you were gonna buy me something, man.
You took my.
You said you didn't want it.
I did later on.
You can have a fifth of one
Yeah.
of my stocks.
I only have.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I gave you 400 gold,
I got
and
you.
you're like, it's.
Why'd you give me a ring?
You wanted a ring?
Well, I'm gonna pay you
Is
the
this
gold
ring
back.
with the reaction?
No, it's just a ring.
And how much money do I
What
make
does it
from
look
these 2
like?
stocks? Like, because it's like passive income.
What's the ring look like?
You would have to
Time
sell
has to-
them, of
time-
course.
Oh, you have to sell.
Well, there are sometimes stocks have dividends, but you'd have to like follow up on this after money has been earned at some point. Right now, the current value is 2,000. For stocks to gain or lose value,
Well,
time
he
has
just
to
earned
pass.
the money.
You bought your stocks after
The
that
green.
was put through.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt someone.
We're.
It's still it's,
I have
but now that you have the stock, the next time you're in the Radiant Citadel, you can check in at Arcane Nikki's and see how business is going.
So, this is a. What all does he have here?
There are all kinds of magic items and things that look magic but might not be, especially if you did the detect magic earlier. Like
Yeah.
there are just
Yeah, I don't get to choose.
there's a
I detect
hodgepodge
everything.
of
Do
like
you buy stuff?
tightly.
Yeah.
There's a hodgepodge
Yeah,
of,
it's like a
of
pawn
things
shop.
all throughout.
Buy stuff.
And
Sell stuff.
different containers. Some
I
of
have
them
stuff.
glowed. Some of them don't.
That's good.
Inside the stuff inside them. Everything from like
Yes.
Spellbooks.
Yeah.
How much you looking to
I
get?
am
It's a
still.
palm shop.
I am still a wizard.
Oh,
so you might
Yeah, no,
see
I'll take it. Yeah.
things like there might be books and scrolls.
It's only worth.
So you see a little bit of everything.
That works. Yeah.
Hence, but so if you're looking for scrolls and books, yes, some of them glow as if infused with arcane magic. Some are just regular parchment,
I also
but you don't know what
I
knowledge
have
is on them.
like plus 6
So,
persuasion.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I
going
have
to
these
Goodwill.
little cups that I just
You know, that very thing there those might be.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to look at the books and scrolls?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No. It's
I don't have to pay to look at this.
no.
detect
No. It's more. More so
I mean,
the brain.
yeah.
but, you know,
I'd say for manipulator, I can
fine. If they were to, I don't know, just disintegrate, then you would have to pay full price for it.
Alright, is that a risk?
You use a scroll, it disintegrates.
I'm not gonna use the scrolls.
Then it
I'm
will-
just
they will-
looking
Yes.
at them.
Here's the whole thing. I want to use my insightful manipulator
Yeah.
to
You
see
buy
if
it.
Wiki has or Nikki has any levels in like magic or wizard or anything.
You already said he's not a wizard.
You can only do stuff you have levels in, I think.
Any
Well,
class levels, if any.
Class levels, not a specific class, because it also specifies rogue class levels
You can
later.
find out if he has a higher rank, though, which would give you a pretty good
Yeah, I
idea.
guess, and then class levels. It doesn't say specifically rogue. It just says.
Oh, then it just must be fighter that says class levels and fighter levels.
Yeah, no, it's just class levels.
I don't think you can choose specific classes though.
I don't know. I
So
think
the
I could.
question is,
especially.
Because it
If he
compares
knows
it to
any
you.
magic. Like,
Yeah.
if he has any levels in, like,
So
wizard.
I think you could.
All right,
yeah,
read-
but if you're
read
like
it
a
for
veteran,
me.
You know, like
Read it.
so
Okay.
rather than you guys fight
if you
over it,
spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with creatures outside of combat,
Yeah.
you can learn whether it's your equal, superior, or inferior in any two of its in wisdom or charisma scores, or class levels, if any. So class levels, I think that should tell me what class it is.
he would have class levels.
What class?
That's
And how much
Because
levels?
like,
Read the phrasing one more time. Or what?
or class levels. Because it doesn't say what level it is. It says class level specific. So I think therefore it should tell me what class it is. Because I think by talking to someone and like seeing them interact, you can probably infer
Yeah.
what kind of like
Yeah.
speciality they have. Like I'm not gonna think
Plus,
like
why would it
Inverse is
say
a wizard
class levels?
if I
instead
see
of
them do
levels?
like alchemy.
It
Yeah.
specifies
You're
class.
not seeing him doing alchemy. You're just talking to him.
And you could
Yeah, but
probably
I'm also
be
interact.
like,
It just interact.
Yeah, that you don't have. You didn't see them cast any spells. You just
So-
see them.
Yeah, but I think interaction.
Nikki is going to be a level 7 bard.
level 7 bard.
Oh, cool.
Bard doesn't have detect. I'm okay. Yeah. Okay.
okay,
What do
There
we
are
want to try
bards.
and?
I have this cut.
That is absolutely.
Like there was a sudden assumption following that.
I don't know.
Okay,
No.
some bards may not. He's in a room full of
What
magic
kind
items.
of fake magic item do we want?
What if he's a custom cups?
What? We're trying to figure out if I can sell these normal cups as well.
This is a homebrew campaign.
I mean, he did say that he had a guy, so I'm guessing he probably would buy them without an inspection from somebody who isn't me. I mean, I can try and convince him
You
with
could always
my.
walk in as an inspector.
Oh, that's what that weird
Well-
was. I got a call because my friends are doing
Okay.
it. They're just doing
You
it.
go, and then when he calls Inspector, I can walk in.
Like, I know a guy.
Yeah. Okay. That's the plan. Okay. Goldman's gonna leave the building, and then Goldman's gonna use his head of disguise to disguise himself as a magical item inspector.
Caleb's gonna walk up to Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Yeah.
You look here.
What's the highest
like to
level
sell
spell I
something.
could find on a
Okay.
scroll?
Okay. I got these two magical
Roll a
cups.
d100.
Okay, what do those magical cups do?
The level 1s are 90 and above, and for every 10 low
Well,
score, like if it's
I
a
don't
0
know
to
what
10,
they do. I just know they're magical.
or it's max because those
I
make
know
it right.
I know if you throw like there's probably a magic
Which
inspector
is-
in this.
Oh wait, what's the
That
Yeah.
can tell you.
94.
It's just I was told they were
Current scrolls are most.
and like so
It's like
I-
looking for
I
that
think they're
foil
magic.
magic card and just being like it's not.
Okay.
It's like a 10-cent foil.
Let me see what level 1 spell.
It's
Level-
the 25
level one
and
spell.
first.
If I look in the books, spell book.
If you want to roll again.
Make an investigation check. What happened here?
I'm trying to upsell these two cups that I have, and I got a 25 in persuasion.
I mean, he
Okay,
clearly,
what are
They're
the
sells,
magic.
he clearly sells
They're
regular
just the two
stuff.
wooden
No,
cups that I got from the
there could be more
bar a while ago that I just had in my inventory.
Okay. Oh right.
He's gonna come in as an inspector, and I'm gonna try to get him.
Okay. What'd you get there? So,
A 13.
with the 4 added?
Or, no, 12.
Okay.
With the 4 added.
Okay.
Not even father.
Giblet is very convincing that these cups are specialty cups.
Okay.
So were you trying to convince Nikki to let
To buy them.
Do you want to hear
to
our
let an
plan?
inspector check it?
No, I just said I don't know what magic they are. I just think they're magical cups, and they're
do-
very expensive.
Did you? What did you?
I
Did you
said
lay a
if you want
price?
to, no, I haven't laid a price yet because I didn't know if you wanted to buy it.
Okay.
Do you want to hear our plan? So you have how much?
No, I want to see it unfold.
Okay.
Do you want to
Um,
hear my investigation roll?
Yes.
I rolled an that
Okay.
Cool. All right.
And how much would you like for these magic cups?
200 each.
200 each. Okay.
You can take 100. for both.
Ask him to call him.
Okay. How about 100 each?
No, these are magical. These I mean I know an inspector like a little bit down. I could go get him. And
No, it's fine. I know a guy.
no, I think this guy like knows his stuff. Like I saw him
Yeah, and
inspecting another
I have
shop.
a professional.
He's a professional. How do you not know that he's? What if it's the same guy?
What's his name?
Do you think
No, Snakes McGee.
It's you, old.
You're not there.
Yeah, this has to be giblets.
Do I have any mind stuff?
That's true. Yeah. Do you have any mind stuff? Are you listening in from outside?
Send me. Could I get a reply
How
back?
would you?
It's you, old.
Well, you have 25 words. Well, no, we need to know what his guy's name is.
Canonically, Snakes McGee is the most common name in this universe. we figured that. Well, it was like 5 seconds when we were at the other gambling place. You said it was we said it was the most common. I got to make that up.
So Snakes McGee.
Snakes McGee.
Okay.
I mean, how common is still the most common name in any given world?
I mean, in
What
our
cultures called his name before?
See, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like,
it's like
if I met any random like 20-year-old dude and was like, "Oh, this guy's name is probably like Luke," like I have a really high chance of being wrong.
How do I know you know a guy? What's your guy's name?
You can't just Uno reverse
Make a
that.
persuasion check on that one.
Bullshit.
I mean,
Actually, make it.
17.
Is it deception or is it persuasion?
I don't know, man.
I mean, she does
fine,
know a guy.
Fine.
deception.
That's true. It is. It's.
Well, this is persuasion. Try
yeah,
to
it's
convince him.
persuasion. So 17. Make your D20 plus 4.
Saying she knows the guy's deception.
Oh, 23.
Okay.
Because the only guy
So
she actually
you're
knows
not
secret
moved by this. So like, who's your guy?
Who's your guy?
You don't have to tell.
I unfortunately can't give that information. I know your guy.
What if I go get my guy and you
Sure.
see him work and you see him like do his job and you can see?
Sure.
Okay, I'm taking these with me because they're magical and they're
Okay.
mine. So
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. I'll call
make
my
a
guy.
deception check. Because you said they're magical.
Your books and scrolls suck ass.
15.
Ow!
All right, make a perception check or
he already thinks they're magical.
insight. I'm sorry. Well,
He already did the.
I already
oh, that was
told
the
you.
initial one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
never
the-
mind. Never mind. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Immediately walk back in with me.
Walk out. You gotta wait.
Your scrolls should turn to dust.
This is your one chance.
Well, that's the
to
whole
make it up to
point.
me.
You know,
Do more
they
bets.
turn to
You
dust
gotta
and
make
then
it up.
Oh,
they
Okay.
yeah.
profit because somebody touched them and then they turn to dust.
Why don't you have anything above a level 1 spell?
Because people usually don't come in above a level 1. I mean, okay, you gotta understand that I'm trying to rip people off that are not so smart.
Chop, what do you expect?
I gotta make a living.
It's a living.
What does snakes look like? Okay, so wait, we're walking
Wait.
back in.
Okay.
What does snakes look like? Or no, not snakes. What does Arcane Nikki look like? I can't remember.
He looks like a hobgoblin. He's got
Okay,
reddish,
I'm coming back
tan,
in.
reddish orange.
Just guy self, looking like Arcane Nikki, but with a big mustache.
You literally disguised yourself as Arcane Nikki?
With a mustache, she's not good. And glasses. And like one of those big fake noses.
Do I see this before we walk in?
Yes.
You
can say
keep going like that.
I think it'll distract him.
It'll work. Just say he's handsome.
Okay.
That's interesting. I look very similar to Arcane
I
Nikki.
would like to call my guy.
Okay.
My
You're calling your guy? Wait, you said you were calling.
You've got a ring of sending.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'd like
So
to
you
throw
can
my
use
hat in the
sending.
ring as a third
Uh,
guy.
The guy's an orc, and his name is Chris Counterspell.
Chris Connors.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
What would you say to Chris?
Hey, Chris, sorry to bother you and whatever time of day. I don't know. It's too dark in the store. I need you to come look at some magical items. Yeah, we got some people who think they got magical cups. You know, they might be magical, they might not. You know, you're a wizard. I'm not.
And you only get 25 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, boss. I'll be there in a minute.
He's a wizard. Shut up, wizard. Wizard off.
Okay, we gotta get this
Make it
done
stop.
fast and quick.
Okay, we're walking in right now.
We're
Bad
walking.
idea.
All right.
Bad idea.
What-
We knock this guy out. And I'll pretend to be him.
Yeah.
Oh.
we have this guy, so-
All right. He's okay. So you walk in.
Okay. Hey, it's me. I'm Blarcane Vicky. I'm down the street.
Flarky.
Yeah, I run a what's the thing where you do
I'm gonna send him back.
not inspection. I guess it's like an inspection. Appraisal. I do appraisals.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use
So
message
I'm
to
getting
say
this guy.
what
So
you're doing.
deception and insights. Insight for him is going to be a
You can
plus.
just think you replied. I can read your mind.
Can I get guidance on
He
this?
should
Yeah.
get a +3 on this. No, +4 to this guy.
Oh, there. Got it.
Okay. That's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did I say? I said insight, and I said he has proficiency, and he's level 7, so that number didn't work out right. Hold on.
You can give him expertise. He's a bard.
That's true.
2030.
Jesus.
It's not going to matter.
It's not gonna matter.
I'm arcane.
You're
Like-
convinced
like-
that he's an appraiser. You've just never met him before.
Yeah.
But he's especially since he's a hobgoblin. This is so totally weird.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're very handsome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't say the same for you. That's that.
You don't like that.
No. It's
The hobgoblin ladies love it.
whatever you say. I've never seen you around, actually.
I'm from the other side of town.
Other side of the town.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, Gimli called me here to do an appraisal. We gotta do this quick. I need to get back to
I
work.
know. Have you seen the meme? It's like.
And it's about that time because his buddy was right around the corner. I
Oh
think.
no. I can find right around the corner.
So,
Dave was gonna do something.
all right. Well, the door, the little chime for the door goes off.
Dave,
The arcane
Should I give
chime.
me your
I'm
thing?
gonna be outside waiting for him.
You stepped out. You were stepping outside.
Waiting
You
for
mean
him.
Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Dave, sounds
yeah.
like fun.
Okay.
Miss Dave.
So an orc,
Dave gave me
you know,
names.
of all the passersby, an orc comes walking near the shop, and like ready to walk in past Mike Ale.
How much are we to split?
Meanwhile, so real quick, what is
We're gonna get ourselves arrested.
what's What's
I don't know. I'm gonna be fine.
Bronzy doing over there? Donovan, what's Donovan doing?
He's just about done. Like he's gonna say, hang on. Where does your group stay? I'm done bartering. Like there's nothing I need here.
Yeah, just shit on the docks.
All right. Which one?
It's just that. She's
All
like a little mechanical thing.
All right.
You don't want to get arrested with the rest of us?
I do not.
I think we're gonna get arrested.
Okay. You're trying to distract this guy, or
So
do
Mike
something?
Ale, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to break out of prison.
So this orc comes walking by.
I'm going to cast Earthbind.
I think it only works on flying things.
Does
What
not.
Wait, what?
Read the description.
What does it do then?
I used Earthbind in our little one shot.
Read the language so we know. Since this might be new for us.
Oh, you know what? You're totally right. It's Earth.
Either way, you can reduce the grapple him and roll.
It just reduces fly speed to 0. It's very much utility.
Okay, so
It's also a magic the gathering part. It's very interesting.
yeah, I was gonna say sounds like magic. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're both wizards of the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Its flying speed is reduced to.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna cast Darkness.
Okay, as the orc walks up.
Yeah, centered on him.
Are you
And,
sure this is a good idea?
Yep.
When his last name is Counterspell.
All right. Are you trying to do this subtly?
To the orc, not really.
It's also surprise.
Yeah.
Is it
I
surprising?
think it's looking at a reaction to it.
It depends on what his passive perception is.
Okay. Then yeah, I'd be sneaking a little bit because obviously I want to catch him off guard. But I'm definitely trying to be hidden to the people inside specifically.
So I need either
Sneaky
I need a
here.
sleight of hand check to cast the spell without being noticed.
Slide of
Contested sleight of hand.
+2.
Really dumb. We're gonna get arrested. We're gonna get arrested.
People can play.
Inspiration.
Oh, wait, it's 2.
Well, not worth it.
Use your
What's your
inspiration
total?
for
Yeah, and I rolled 1 less. 8.
That is lower than his passive perception.
Yeah, really.
So he does get the chance to cast a counterspell.
And it's an automatic success if the spell slot level is.
Let me just make sure it's on.
What level wizard is he?
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
So that's a
Pick him up
3rd
and
level
roll.
spell.
It's a wizard.
Yeah.
He could be a little
So, yeah.
that.
bitty
He's a little
dork.
guy.
Hey.
Level 3 door.
Yeah, he's a level 3 dork.
Okay, so counterspell. He
All
sees your
wizards.
hand switching in a familiar way,
Really?
and he will
Two
cast a
levels
counterspell. What gives?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just afraid of the light.
Epic state.
It's fine, but you don't do that when people go walking by.
I wanted to cast it on myself. Like I said, I'm afraid of the light. I just like the
Go
darkness.
over there and do that. Excuse me. I got business here.
And then I'm just gonna lunge at him.
All right.
In the street, broad daylight. Are you sure?
That's why I wanted the darkness.
What's Michael's
Is it
line?
worth it? Is it worth like?
Lawful neutral.
You have the ring.
Is it
This would
worth
be
like 30 extra
400. This would be 400, and it would be just for me.
I'm all for it. If Mike gets arrested, that's fine by me.
That's okay.
Hey, we don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on out there.
We have to.
For all I know, you could be a real person.
Yeah, and
He is a real person.
and again, we just met Mike like a day ago.
Yeah, could be evil
Yeah.
for all we know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't know Mike that.
Anybody know what kind of spell
It's a spell.
identify would be?
Level
Level
1,
one.
divination.
Divination.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Just
a ritual.
I was just gonna go with that.
It could also be cast.
Yeah, you can cast it, but why would you?
Yeah, I just wanted
If
to
you're
as I'm building
level
this
one
character
spell
on.
slots are used.
I wanted to choose his wizard class based
Well,
on
I think
his.
it's more-
Well, this
Can't
is going
deal
on.
more
They're
damage
distracted.
than
Can
the
we do our
spells.
Sully thingy?
2 cups.
He's waiting.
So that delays. You get another kind of story beat. What's up?
Yes. I'm doing my faking inspection of the like.
But you're not actually casting a spell.
I'm going to cast. Anything that I can
Give distort value.
No.
Do I? I don't think I have.
I know it's always. What happens if you cast distort value on gemstones you want to cast revivify with?
That's an interesting philosophical
That's what you cast Revivify with? Don't
Yeah,
let this in.
No. We're not. No.
Okay. Either.
Focus.
I'm going to.
That was my.
No, you're all good. I understand.
It's like a,
You were supposed to
magical-
do more. I'm sorry.
Actually, identify. It's nothing really happens if I cast identify. Only I know, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, whenever Oz casts Identify, like, they just kind of sit there, like, they just kind of sit there.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna-
It's
Okay. I know what these are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what those are. Okay, and so you can you make them glow. You burn a spell slot,
Yeah.
level 1 spell slot. Okay, and continue on in character then.
Yes. How did this guy go? Hey, I'm Blarking Blinky. He says that at the beginning of every sentence. Yeah.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate with you.
Hey, yes. These 2 mugs here. These
We're gonna get
are
arrested.
mugs of
I'm not.
delicious drinking. They make
Oh,
any
you
drink
can-
you drink delicious.
How are you gonna get
It tastes wonderful.
Thought they were magical.
Okay.
So
It's not
I
my fault.
raised their account 200
I'm gonna get
GP.
arrested. I'm not really.
It's not gonna get arrested. We're just trying to.
You know, big purchases.
We're supposed to
A lot
get
of
arrested.
restaurants will buy
So
it.
make a deception check. Make a insight check for you. We said it was.
I think you're guidancing me.
I thought we could guidance these.
Oh wait, can you divination roll to make that bad?
And I can make it an 8.
That's very bad.
That's a good point, yeah. See, but I think at this point, Oz is like, this might actually be too far. I don't want to get arrested.
Okay.
I think Oz is actually kind of. I think Oz is kind of trying to distance themselves from this interaction.
We've been saying +4. Just go with it. I feel like it's wrong, but yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
27.
Yeah.
Well, he's a bard, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
his int might not actually be that high.
but for what he does and the way, yeah. I guess. Whatever the case, 27 is
Yeah,
exceptionally
these are
high,
cups
so.
of delicious drinking. 200 G. These are hot sellers. A lot of
You-
restaurants buy these.
So you're convinced that you may be convinced that that's what they're worth. That doesn't mean that's good business to buy them for what they're worth.
He's fine.
You know, you could upsell them a bit to restaurants.
See, plus I think Oz respects like a good magic item, so I think the idea of like counterfeiting magic items doesn't appeal to Oz. Because they're like, well,
Okay.
I want actual magic items, and you can't have this
I
magic.
guess I could see it, but why me? Why bring it to me? I mean,
That's a good one.
You're see, with this group, I don't get to do a lot of like selling and stuff. Like we go mission to mission, and you know I gotta take the opportunities when I can. You know,
I guess. I guess.
and I mean you got a family, so like I'm just trying to make it so that way you can have more items to sell, so you can get more money for your family.
That's
Okay, how about this 150 each?
what?
175. I think that's the lowest my client will go.
I don't know. You know.
You want to roll persuasion?
I really want to know. I feel like that's gonna change.
So roll persuasion one more time.
That is a 26.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. I've made a fully fleshed out character for him now.
For Arcane Nikki?
Yeah. So you guys are pushing into areas that like it was supposed to be a shopkeeper. Now he's got to have stuff.
I know.
Oh, hold on. Give me a
You
second.
gave us a funny shopkeeper, and we're like, let's spend the whole session.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as you guys are having fun, you know that's how I approach it.
Let's spend the whole session here in this shop.
That's what's gonna happen. It's already 7:58.
Yeah, we love. I mean, like,
Arcane Nikki's my new
if you
character.
give us some silly bullshit, we're obviously gonna do that.
Jonathan from Honorable
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
He's supposed to have spells.
We approved your pardon.
Yeah, right.
I'm just worried. We're gonna
Um,
get arrested.
We're not gonna get
That's
arrested
okay, we'll
for
get a
this.
We're gonna-
Jonathan will be our
How are
our
we getting
judge.
a pardon?
I know for
Jonathan.
I know, okay.
I know a guy.
Who's Jonathan?
I'm a guy.
Did you not watch the D&D movie?
For
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Oh,
you never watched the D&D
at the
movie?
beginning.
No.
What?
What?
Oh,
Okay, we gotta
for
watch.
shame!
For
For
shame.
shame! When
Greg-
when
Greg's not here
I
next
feel
week.
like you should be shamed for that. That's a
You know what?
bad
Greg's not
sign.
Greg's not here next week. We got a projector right
Oh,
here.
that would be.
I don't
so-
watch a lot of movies.
We're doing it next week.
I don't.
Oh,
Next
Jesus.
That
week
would
we
be
got
nice for me.
I mean, I don't.
That'd be-
I don't listen to music, so.
So that'll be nice for me. next
Oh yeah,
week.
perfect.
You're gonna cast charm person.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Casting charm for
How do you do?
On who he thinks is the
I don't even
praiser.
think I need to counter that, do I? Like,
What
It's
is
my item.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting. It's not. So it's not with advantage.
does it have verbal or somatic
Um,
components?
It has
One
verbal and
companions
somatic
fighting.
components. But
Hey.
This is
Wait.
your eyes get ready.
this isn't like this is he does business. So
Wisdom.
it's a wisdom. So roll your wisdom saving throw.
Do you want me to counterspell
Yeah.
that?
Yes, please.
So roll a stealth check, which for your character who I've now made a character sheet for, or sleight of hand is gonna be. Sorry. Wait, you have a +3.
Wow.
What'd you get?
That's a 6.
Okay, so that's below your passive, so you would see it. So you said you're gonna counterspell whatever you think he's doing.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
I mean, we know, like, he knows if it fails. Because charm person is bad.
But he's not failing.
But like,
I don't
so
know.
you see him start to cast a spell seemingly subtly, and you
Sure.
just nope. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
plus that shit.
Hey, what's the deal? Are you trying to cast the magic
What
on
are you
me?
talking about?
Hey.
I was just winking.
You were
Yeah, I was just
drinking.
waiting.
Hey, this nice little tiefling over here. I saw that.
Nah.
Is this how you do business?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let everyone know how you do it.
Good. Go
Okay,
ahead.
now listen, are you gonna?
Can
Let's all
I-
move on.
Meanwhile, Chris Counterspell
No.
walks in.
I'm not selling them.
Hey, what's all this shouting
Wait,
about?
Chris Counterspell made it?
He was right out front.
Yeah,
like
but he was.
He
the
grappled him though, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, I said I lunged at him and we stopped.
That is true.
I won't give up to start crying.
Hmm.
I mean, if you want to say I have
That's true.
restraint,
Oh, that's right. Because I went to make the character. Okay, so pause for a second.
Won't give up.
So the shouting
I wanna
occurs at
speak out.
at about the same time, or just after the lunge happens. Just keep the
We're
timeline
really
straight.
interested.
All right. So you're lunging, and what are you trying to do
You okay
now?
with 150? That
I
might
don't
be
know.
all we can get.
Something.
After what you just
I wanna
said,
try to knock him out.
250.
So are you hitting or are you
This guy-
grappling?
The shady business. I don't think he's.
But you didn't
At
do
the
it.
moment, I'm going to grapple him
Yeah,
with
but
the
you also have
intent
shady
of
business.
grabbing his arms so he can't do somatic abilities,
We should
especially.
get everything's.
Okay.
You know, trying to cast magic on someone. That's seems pretty illegal. That's got to be illegal, right?
What
You
year
can
did
make
it
my
illegal?
voice 3
That's a
times
good point. I think 175. We
The
don't,
sanctity of magical items.
we say 170. We won't tell anyone he casted any boogly
Um,
magic
Yeah.
stuff,
Boogly boogly.
and we give him a good magic guild review.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also is
Does
going
that
to try
sound
and
good? I don't
cast
know.
charm person.
Or does that sound good?
But so roll your.
It's not a good spell.
Charm person.
Grapple.
Listen, it's what it generated for me. I'm going with the. I didn't
It's such a
expect
bad
to need
spell.
these
It's such a bad spell.
It depends on if the person has wisdom. These people don't know that.
Even if you succeed,
They
even
know.
if you charm them, once it
Yeah.
wears off, they know they were charmed.
Yes, but it's
That's also
in
my
this
whole point
instance.
of the spell.
Yeah.
Make the. Is it a grapple
that
check you said?
Yeah, contested.
So you're trying to
So-
keep. Okay.
I didn't
So,
hear that.
If you
Um,
want to take, or you're
roll your
I-
grapple check. Actually, he's going to
Phantom
adjust it to fortune to
If
the
you guys
7.
want to take charm person,
Mine?
they don't immediately.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's higher than I rolled initially.
Oh, and his isn't that one response. So it doesn't matter.
Portent dice are so good.
He gave me a higher roll.
So he's got to try.
I would never portent like an opponent unless it was less than 5.
So in the morning when he saw this thing happening before, he only saw the previous. He didn't see the after, and so yeah. Whatever that means. So anyway, so you grapple Chris Counterspell outside the shop of his employer
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah. Because most of the disarmor wizard is kissing.
Yeah.
I have seen that name and I hate it.
All right.
You know, if you want to kiss the mad mage, there's final battle to disarm him.
So
Cute.
No.
meanwhile,
Yeah,
back
he's right
inside
there.
with the cups, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That happens. He's grappled. Okay.
My mad mage looks a little different.
Maybe you and I have different names.
No, my mad mage looks a little
All right. So what are we doing?
Hey, listen, Arcane Navy. Look, I think we both know using charm person on a customer.
It works out. Okay.
It works.
It's
not-
beneficial.
It's beneficial to you. Listen,
Yeah.
I will tell it. We will tell
7
it.
to stealth out.
If
I see the bell
175
goes off as I
and
leave.
we give you a good
They're shouting.
review.
Oh, sick.
But you bump into Mike
Okay,
Hale
the
holding
man-
Chris Counterspell
Listen,
right in
that's all
front of
people
the
do.
door.
You don't want us leaving a bad Yelp review saying you tried to charm me. Because I will do that. But you don't want
Squeeze
I'll
past
leave
him.
you good saying this guy never charms anyone.
Ooh.
Mike, what are you doing?
What?
Wait, I got this. I'm gonna cast command.
wait.
Command only has vocal components, so I don't need to use my hands.
Mike, what are you
I'm
doing?
going to command him to, because do you
I think
rule
it has
command as one of the 5 it gives you, or do you allow?
Anyone-
No, it's those are example words.
Okay.
They're not the only words.
Anyone
I'm
would
going
know.
to command him to submit.
Oh, okay.
Actually, well, that's
Tell
not
me, help me,
convenient.
understand, help me understand the intention, because that'll kind of get
So,
relayed
Yeah.
right
through
now-
the magic.
He's fighting.
Right now we're fighting, and I am fighting for dominance of controlling him. I'm going to.
People all the three who can see this right now.
You said it was getting like evening. Places are closing.
Yeah, what kind of nightlife does the Radiant Citadel have?
This
Now
The
you're-
lamplighters haven't come by yet.
all right. We'll finish this scene and then we'll determine whether someone actually saw all of this.
As I'm doing this, I'm going to try to drag him like to the around the
So
corner.
you command him to submit.
Yes, submit to me trying to control him. So basically, he stops struggling to get out.
You could just say stop.
No, because that could just. there's
Okay.
some fun in there.
And command says once he's actually done it, the spell is released. So
For me.
for 6 seconds, he stops squirming and becomes very passive.
You want to do a saving throw because it's a wit save.
Is it you could?
I mean, it's not under any specific point.
Hooray!
Wisdom save is 17 plus 1, 18.
You're not proficient as a wizard? ChatGPT is wonky.
This isn't GPT, this is fast character generator. He's proficient in intelligence as a wizard.
I thought you got both saving.
Wait.
You do,
No,
exactly.
oh wait, I'm sorry, you're right. I was looking at the
I
raw
think even
score.
at 18.
It was a 20, then it was a 22. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
I didn't look at, I looked
That's
at the
okay.
wrong
The
box.
natural 17 beat my DC of 17 anyway. So
Okay. So,
Mike, what are you doing?
Anyway, well, there.
Yeah.
I think we came to
I'm
an
trying,
agreement,
man.
To do what?
I don't know.
actually,
Okay,
Garen's
no, I
character was
just like
about to leave, so Garen's character also, Donovan now walks out, bumps into
I thought I left a while
Oz.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought
Jonathan
Donovan
already
left like.
there was a lot all happening at once.
I apologize.
So suffice to say, whether it was Oz or Donovan first, all of you bumped into each other kind of at the door, and then he
I
cast
thought
him
I
in.
left a long
It's okay. I got a good.
No, this is all happening in like
What?
a minute or two, so or 3. So anyway,
What?
Self-defense. Just go with it.
What?
and Donovan hears this. Meanwhile,
You don't
I'm
know.
not paid to deal with
Come on.
this. No.
Leave. Both of us.
You
know.
saw him
Not-
cast a spell at me
not
first,
good.
okay?
Okay. Charmed. 175.
Okay.
Good magic.
Thank
skill.
you.
And we don't tell anyone.
I know high people and high places.
I know high people.
And
roll a persuasion check, Max. Roll a whatever plus 4.
Okay. I get guidance.
What'd you get?
21.
Okay.
That's
That-
not gonna be enough.
No, that is not going to be enough.
Okay.
Never enough against Smash.
Persuasion. That is a 26.
I don't hate
So
Max.
because he's already giving you 2,000 gold for stocks in your company, you're like, yeah.
No, this isn't me. I just
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
He tried to charm
so
me, and
either
I've been
It,
at like black
you feel convinced, and you'll make the deal.
Okay, like, how long and how good of a magic EL review are you? Like a paragraph?
a paragraph.
Like,
And I don't mention. I'll say, hey, this guy, he doesn't charm anybody.
I don't know.
I'll specifically mention you do not charm anybody.
I feel like that would do worse.
Okay, I won't mention that. Then.
I was not charmed
Be
to
like,
write
he's
with
an
that
honest
review.
enough
But
man
he's an honest, upstanding guy, fair prices, has a nice, loving father to his family, that kind of thing.
Okay.
He has not influenced me in any way.
Fine. I'll
One
have
dollar.
You're out here strangling
175 each.
Alright. Here,
So,
Gimli, if you want to hand him the cups.
Thanks.
Hey, nice doing business with you.
I guess.
So,
Alright,
175.
we gotta run. If you could just give us the gold real quick. I need to get back. Close my shop.
Sure, but I gotta like kind of count them. You know, there's a lot of gold that I gotta.
That's
Hey.
50.
You can give them each an ingot of 100, and then count out the 75.
Ingot. I assume.
No, I'm not taking.
Okay.
I'm doing this as a favor for my friend.
Okay, and then 50.
And then why are you doing this? Why are you strangling?
The other appraiser.
Thank you.
Anyway, have a good day, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why are you like strangling
Okay, so
them?
now currently the only character in the store is Giblet,
No.
and you, right?
Us too. I think we're leaving though right now.
Yeah.
All right.
we got the gold.
I'm picking up Gimli and we're sprinting out.
Okay, and as you leave, your final line.
Oh, I forgot that one guy. He's gonna be really mad. It's like so mad.
So starts with a G, ends with a F.
I forgot.
So it's Groth. It's you get to say under your breath as they leave. Groth.
Groth is gonna be very pissed. It's like shitty mood. It's gonna be bad.
So he mumbles that as you leave.
Eagles cross.
Eagles cross.
We'll ask her out back in the chat. And we run again.
So as you all walk out, you bump into Oz, and Donovan's left now. Like you can see him like 30 steps in front of you.
Hey, I'm walking
And
here.
and you see Mike Ale choke holding or whatever, grappling some random orc.
Knock him on the head over.
Why are
Hey,
you
whatever,
doing this?
whatever floats your boat, man. Like, I think we're gonna be sailing. I don't know you.
Bonk him on the head.
I'm a appraiser. I don't know who you are.
Like, why did you do this?
Jesus Christ, I'm getting out of here.
Stop this appraiser.
I don't know you. I'm leaving. I'm an appraiser. I'm leaving.
Make another grapple check because it's been a while.
Hey, there's a little electron.
This is,
Get you whole person.
what'd you roll?
4.
Plus. He gets an 11.
It's not 4 total. It's 9 total.
Oh, jeez, wow. So 11 plus his, is it strength or dex? Dex is going to be
Why?
13
I'm a
total.
random appraiser.
Wait,
Yeah.
for a grapple check?
You don't know
No,
the
grapple
guy.
has to
wait,
be
wrong
athletics
character.
contested.
What is it?
Grapple
I
has
was
to be
seen
athletics contested.
in the shop
So?
with Mike.
Okay, I
I'm
thought
sure
it
you've
was.
been in a lot of shops.
Oh, that's right. In the never mind. I don't know. I can't
It's
remember.
called plausible
Either way.
deniability. That's why this guy's
Either
got
way,
a
it's
funny
still
voice.
it's still like the lowest would be a 10.
Okay.
So anyway, so he manages to shake loose, and after
it takes a minute to
after
cast.
hearing you say,
If we hold for a minute.
He just broke out.
yeah. So after hearing you say, like bonk him on the head.
Yeah. Why did you make it worse for us?
Hold on. He's got one of two
Do I need to
options,
bandage him now?
and he's gonna shout out.
Who are you people?
Hey, I don't know these guys. I'm an appraiser.
Okay.
I don't know what happened here. We were inside.
You do a southern accent. Gib was panicking. It's an accent too.
You know good dance macabre spell.
Hey, I'm a
He's not
hobgoblin.
dead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know you. Even
so-
if I didn't know you, I've only known you for about a day.
He's
so.
gonna cast.
Why you sound like Rumpel's hand?
He's gonna shake himself off and like throw you off of him and cast hypnotic pattern.
Oh shit.
He creates a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature, which is all of you except for Donovan, will make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm guessing I can't get another counter spell off.
Okay, this is. I could try charming him.
Not if you get charmed first.
Oh, I know.
I'm fine if it's
Well, had you
friendship.
started moving on?
No, because I was asking Mike, like, what are you doing?
I
What do we need to pass for
Hold on.
this?
he's not really trying to hide this, so I mean,
Okay.
technically you should be able to counterspell.
He was gonna say, it's fine if I can't. Like, if
You
for story-
should be able to counterspell.
I mean, I also don't know what level he's casting it at.
That's true.
but I can't counterspell at a lower level than 5.
I mean, that's you just then.
That definitely wipes out whatever he was gonna count.
Yeah.
So
That's all my spells.
you know, so patterns of
Well,
colors start to
oh, yeah.
appear, and you're like, no. Or how would Oz counterspell? Sorry.
How does Oz counterspell?
Yeah.
It is very much so like a.
What are you doing?
Like a no, stop.
I mean,
Both of you stop.
when you stop his magic, he like bolts, and he's gonna run inside the shop.
That's not better. Well, then, why did you do this?
Hey, I don't know who you people are. I'm leaving, and I'm just start walking away.
Can
and
I use my action?
So I'm gonna turn to Oz and go.
So finish your sentence. Use your action to what as he begins to turn.
I don't want to injure Goldman.
What? What am I doing?
I'll let him leave.
That's
I don't want to.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna also try and bolt. If everyone's
30.
bolting,
I have a faster speed than you.
What do you
Okay, so cool. We're finally out of the shop.
Yeah,
did you take them
I don't want to.
Congratulations, everybody! You're out of the shop and you've acquired a magic item. Thank goodness nobody dies. All right. Admittedly,
What?
it's the first
I'm just
game
walking.
ever
I'm
gotten
walking
away
over.
from me.
I don't know you guys.
It was a very different experience. With that,
I need to sell my
Josh, can we just give Josh a round of applause? Yeah! No, we're not done with the game. We're done with the scene. We have to finish some things up. We'll try and do 15 minutes or
We
less.
have time. Wasn't that awesome roleplay on behalf of our good guest? This is our guest appearance of Josh.
So, where are you guys going?
Back to the ship, or
I'm
Not
like
here.
walking
nighttime?
around normally.
It's nighttime. It's
Okay.
it's end of day. It's the ethereal realm where
Yeah.
and in this case, Radiant Citadel, the primary source of light when it's not like working hours is like the big glowy thing.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the city of never sleep, city that never sleeps situation.
Okay.
Which is why now we do need to roll. Let's have everybody roll d20s for possible passersby to have seen Mike Ale and some of the hijinks that happened outside of Arcane Nikki's weakness.
18.
What am I rolling?
You're just rolling a raw d20.
Okay.
So it's not your own perception.
Don't
it's just a raw
worry.
d20.
Don't worry. I always roll below 10.
Is that
8.
8?
18.
Okay. Is that a 2?
Yep.
All right. 6.
6.
Wonderful. There's
One person
only.
who definitely saw.
All right. Roll a d100 for your 18.
It's gonna be like
One of 5 possible
It's gonna be like the constable or
other
something.
people in the area in this short time. Something
17.
out of and that was out of a d100.
D100 17.
Okay.
I think we got lucky.
Or it's gonna be like the constable.
Lower's worse.
Okay, lower isn't always worse.
In this situation, I'm providing
We're going to
context. Lower's worse, but you don't know what happens, so I know what happens. So
We're going to jail.
We just gotta come back
Okay.
to my jewelry shop in the morning because I put in an order for something.
All right,
We're
so
going
you
to
guys,
jail.
you guys go back to the ship.
I'm not.
I wanna. Is it too late to find a post office?
No, you get. So you're like you left. You intentionally veer away from the ones who might be most conspicuous.
And I also count.
And yes, what well, you did, but you know that may not have been. Who knows?
At least I have. The
I'm just
argument
providing the
that At least I
rationale.
have the argument it was defensive.
What? So you're going to the post office. You veer away from the party.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are you trying to accomplish with the post office?
I wanted to mail my letter to my parents.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Remember?
yeah. You do manage to.
Yeah, my letter. That's a small.
Didn't we? I thought we did that. Yeah, I thought.
I didn't mail it to them, but I did write it out.
All right.
But I wanted to actually send it to them.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me. That's to determine the type of currency it's going to cost. Copper, silver, gold.
Oh.
3. And what?
Ethereum.
Or whatever it's called.
No, not Ethereum.
Ethereum sounds like.
No,
So
that's
3's
the
gold.
cryptocurrency.
Now roll a d100
Electrum's the right one.
because you are on another
Are we
podium.
gonna invent crypto in the D&D?
I hope not. No, I hope
not.
I will carefully-
We already invented stocks, so this feels like the logical.
I mean,
next step.
stocks makes sense.
31.
Yeah, it costs 31 gold in postage to get this to another plane.
Yeah,
of
maybe
existence.
gold, yeah.
I already gave Goldman 100 gold.
It just says you value Goldman's needs over your parents' letter. That's
So I
all.
said I would do
By a
it.
factor of 10. That's all. But yeah, 31 gold is the postage on this particular thing.
Okay, I'll send it.
Okay. All right. So that.
Every day is a bad day for Oz. I don't think Oz has had a good day since arriving on the Ethereal plane.
So how are you guys escaping?
I get counterspell.
I run.
Okay.
And it's more of like a skip, like
Oh, you're a paladin.
not to be suspicious.
I guess while I'm escaping, I'm gonna walk down an alleyway, undisguised self back into like human Goldman, and then walk back the same way I came in.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or make sure no one's watching me. Or can I do like a stealth?
Yeah, do a stealth.
You know,
That
do
thing you
the
have
rogue-
what? Plus 10 in? Yes.
More than that.
Yeah. Well, I was rounding.
Round down.
30 something. 31.
Yes, you have godlike invisibility sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm back into human Goldman. I'm no
It
longer
works.
my
Okay.
alter ego.
So. Okay, so you head off down an alley. You head to the post office. Giblet is sprinting away. with Mike Ale or Donovan?
Yes.
Mike Ale would be, or I guess, okay, so Donovan's already left. Are you walking calmly away?
Yeah, unless I see someone else running.
So they're gonna run and catch up with you. But at
I
least.
see them. Like,
So you guys all start jogging toward the ship. It helps because now you don't get lost in the city. Actually,
now I've got killed by association.
no, we won't do that right now. Okay, so ultimately, do what?
He said, I'm gonna get arrested.
So you guys head back
I'm
to
going to wizard jail.
the ship, right? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Wizard
Alright.
Jail is like
So let's.
minimum security.
So the fast version. We don't have to roleplay everything out. Tell me the fast version of what's the plan for the next like day or two of your life. Quick version.
Lay low.
Yeah, stay at the ship.
I need to get my little medal medallion.
Okay.
I guess if you guys are laying low, I can go. I want to talk to the speaker to like get that job. About
Speaker
the-
name or just to
Yeah.
confirm. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll
to-
go with you
Okay.
because they liked me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to stay at the ship. We're just doing a story thing.
Well, I think this
Nobody.
is
No,
like,
this is
we're-
not story.
Oh, okay.
This is
Going there,
like,
I'm-
we're moving forward.
I think
Gotcha.
I'm like signing the paperwork saying,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll take
Official
the job.
contract. Yes, we're leaving town.
Did
Absolutely.
you do anything with the people who might have gotten kidnapped? Might have just run away.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we'll deal with them later.
Yeah.
It's not
I
like
sure-
they're getting unkidnapped.
I sure hope they just ran away.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I keep forgetting
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, that was an option. It still is. I mean, technically, you could do some investigation while they're doing the speaker name or thing. If you have any way of disguising your appearance or anything.
No.
All right. Putting a hat on.
Yeah, putting a hat
Covering
on
the
sunglasses.
horns.
Usually that's enough.
Some sort of disguise kit.
Yeah,
I must have get a plague doctor mask.
I have a disguise. Can I do Oz's makeup?
No.
If
God.
Oz so desires.
Oz?
I hates that idea.
Okay.
I think it. Okay, I think. No, I don't think they can.
All right.
Okay.
They've done enough good deeds. They gave you 400 gold.
Okay.
So, and then Donovan. Later, Josh.
See you, Josh.
I had fun.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
See you Thursday.
See ya.
Best arcane Nikki you could imagine.
That's great. Okay, so what is Mike Ale doing and what is Donovan doing?
I'm just gonna stay on the ship for the next couple of days.
Smart.
Okay.
I'll lay low.
What are you doing on the ship? Or
Probably not even come up to the
Top tech.
top deck for
Okay.
the majority of the time.
Okay. And are you like talking with Inverse, talking with the crew? Like, how do you use that time?
Yeah, I'll just take that time to mingle and get to know everybody. Maybe spar with some people.
Okay.
Like help train them in
Is it
melee
inverse?
combat.
Make a
Yeah, inverse.
So for that, let's have you make a. Jeez.
Sorry.
You can either use what your best like weapons bonus, weapon like best attack bonus, or you can use
Yeah,
a
we don't have
charisma
that.
bonus.
Does it need
Like a.
Yeah, but
For
Silver's gonna
leadership.
give up his bed.
Okay. Well,
So if you want, you can do it based on your military skill and just do it as if you're making an
Nope.
attack.
both use charisma
You're gonna
anyway,
beat
so
him.
Oh, okay, cool.
I might as well go with my
You
charisma
gold,
bonus.
gold,
Plus 11
gold.
for
He's a nice guy.
like basically you're
I have heard
the equivalent of my attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
So yeah,
helped you.
plus 11.
Okay. Roll it.
Well, yeah, but
Natural
It's only on
18 for
four.
29.
Give the exact.
you know what? You seem very persuasive.
What does not?
So training, you spend hours training the crew in military form and structure, and they
Torture yourself.
Telling you people at 9 pounds or something?
yeah. So no faults there. So they're in it, they're engaged. You're doing an excellent job training, and you spend a good at least a half day doing that.
I
So
was
that,
gonna do Sudoku.
okay. What's Donovan doing? So he's found the ship. He has somehow gotten thrown in with these adventures. He gets on the ship, meets a strange man in a funny mask.
He's gonna talk to the strange man in the funny mask for a bit, and then he's going to what first? First he's gonna his priorities are first get to know the ship, like what the different rooms are. Not that there's that many, but sort of like learn what the layout of the ship is. Then he's gonna do a quick sending with we talked.
Yes.
Okay,
Gotcha.
and he's gonna say, "Good news, found the people I was looking for. Bad news, I might.
They're insane.
They
They
can't.
might. They might be extremely reckless, and I might get in trouble for working with them.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take that risk,
Cool.
or I will take that risk because that's shorter. And
Okay.
I wasn't counting. I will take that risk."
And as you talk with the man in the mask, he goes, "Well, I just realized that." That's my inverse voice. That's my
It's
best.
pretty solid.
It's good to have you on board. I'm gonna, there's actually a free bunk now because I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna go in and help with like guiding the ships and stuff because we now have 3. So I'm gonna be up here and you can go and take my bunk downstairs.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Inverse is getting promoted.
So you guys find out Inverse has chosen to take on the responsibility of working with the second mates and Groff to keep the other 2 ships in the as a fleet so that all 3 can travel together.
He did.
So
Inverse is pretty good on
yeah.
figuring out how to.
Yeah, so Inverse's almost entire energy is going to be put in, along with cycling the second mates and first mate, into keeping your fleet, your squadron of sorts. Since nobody's said anything about selling.
Did he get promoted? Is he our boss now?
No,
Okay.
he's always been kind of the
He's in a different
mechanic
department.
engineer for the ship.
Well, I was just saying, like, is he your boss now?
Okay, cool.
We're Droth's bosses. So
That's
In a
true,
manner of speaking, yeah.
Dang it,
So
Inverse got demoted.
yeah, Inverse got demoted if anything.
no. Inverse
Different
took,
department.
he started out as the maintainer of the ship. And now
He's always
he
been
expands his
listening.
responsibilities.
He's always
and
been
gets
around
so yeah, he's always been part of the
We're
the
middle
crew in that
management.
sense.
Yeah, we're middle management.
And then
Okay.
the last thing I wanted to do is ask Sephi if I can join the crew because that hasn't been formally happened yet.
Well, darling, you're in luck because I've been speaking with Speaker Namor. I knew you were coming. You're all good. We're good friends. Don't stress it. I hear you been you got some skills, and that's what we're looking for. So you can just try and get used to the others and do what you can to help out and be a good teammate. Won't have any trouble and stay out of my room.
I will.
All right.
And
With that, so is there anything? Are we saying you guys are setting sail for the Shattered Kai, or is there anything else you want to do in town aside from pick up the amulety thing?
Can I get an update on when my Trestle's arriving?
You know what? Roll a D100 here.
D100 days.
It's already this is the whole week.
It's been like half a week.
It's been half a week.
It's been
Since
close enough.
It's
I
been
got express shipping.
5-ish days.
78.
Okay. So, and you had given them an item so that you could basically be sniffed out.
Yeah, I gave them something.
Okay. Describe, so as you all were about to, and again, just to be clear, you guys decided we're leaving town.
Yeah.
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 What happened?
Nobody wanted to check on anything else.
I mean, I might have, but then we.
You don't have to be, I mean, you're welcome to have all to do something.
I am not getting myself arrested.
Okay. So you're like, now I can't.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay.
I was gonna go to prison. They won't survive.
That's true.
They're a wizard.
So, all right. So, as the ship is beginning to sail off, you get the Inverse and and Groth are working together, and the 3 ships start to fly out. One second mate is on one of the small ones. Inverse is on the funny second one, and Groth is heading the big one. And Sephi may have hired another second mate or 2 to help with that.
Do I lose any more max HP?
In a moment,
Okay.
we'll see.
Sorry,
So
just stop
yeah. As you all begin to set off, about afternoon the next day, you float a couple hundred feet out, and then you see in the distance, flying towards you, this flying cat I believe they actually have 6 legs, but I can't remember if
No,
that's
no.
just oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the Alice in Wonderland thing. Anyways, so describe this Tressum.
I can't really think of what my Tristan looks like.
Okay, then we can figure it out for next time.
I
So
can't remember. I think it was like golden fur and like kind of
It's like
golden
kind
yellow
of
eyes.
like liney colors.
Yeah.
because it was Lynx, or what was the style you were thinking of?
Kind of like orange caddy.
Okay, like Garfield.
Yes.
Okay,
I have Garfield
with Lynx.
with wings.
Okay.
Now we can flap and get that lasagna.
Cool. So yes, there's a. Oh gosh, what is it?
9.
Trust them speak, which means I can telepathically communicate with them. I'm gonna tell it also just shit about them.
And then so we're gonna
Yeah, but
end
so
on.
Casper
I always like
Speak
to.
is low
We'll get one
bastards.
last place here. I just need to remember this lady.
Yeah,
We're
exactly. A cat would be down to talk shit about. Yeah.
Where's the little dilly whopper? Gosh, no.
Anything that has a language and intelligence that's high enough to understand language, I can communicate with telepathically.
That's the one book I don't have.
Okay,
Not the one
come on.
book.
Yeah,
One
talk
of the many
shit
books.
with
I can't remember the details here.
I feel like some shit
Manual,
about-
where are you? All right.
I don't think I'm friend with the campaign sharing.
Sorry. 1 minute.
I mean, there's some shit about water.
I mean, any embarrassing shit about what you're probably gonna see.
No, I'll sleep.
So
Yeah, Goldman's just chilling out usually. He's like reading a book.
That's true. Still don't talk shit about it.
What does Goldman do?
Hmm?
I'm trying to think. I never thought about kind of what books Goldman reads.
He reads romance novels.
Probably like romance and history books. That's what he reads.
Romantic fiction.
Yeah,
Historical fiction.
Historical
romance.
fiction. He also writes it.
So Oz needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. I'm so good at those. That is
Oh, for this
a.
body.
That's an 8. That's good, right?
Oh no.
Roll 3d6.
Oh.
That sounds good. I'm sure those are 3d6 of health.
That's what we're talking getting back.
Roll 46 and drop the lowest 6 times.
No!
I'm kidding.
Saying like I was dead.
You know,
You know, I actually rolled pretty low. That's actually not bad. 6.
I think that's yeah. So you lose 6 permanent. Like your permanent HP goes down by 6. Your hit point max. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Hit point max goes down by 6. And everyone would start to notice that
So
Oz
healthy.
is looking slightly sickly and actually has. It wasn't noticeable at first because of the tint of their skin, but now seems to be having a similar rash that the crew had had.
Oh,
do not.
nice. Here, let me help.
Use your.
I put my hand on your shoulder and be well. Lay on the hand.
And yeah.
Okay.
To
And now you're back up.
I don't. Of course, I just closed it. I'm like, I can't remember if those get restored or if you just don't.
I assume.
I can cure the disease.
But do the hit points come back?
Oh no,
I don't think because it's your.
That's fine.
but I can use the rest of my hit pool to heal her.
No, it's hit
It's
point
max
maximum.
It's max HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my max.
Oh.
HP.
Greater restoration can fix that. I think.
Oh.
What do you want?
Double check.
Only. Oh no, that's after transformation. Hold on.
Greater
Make sure I'm not
restoration
missing
fixes me.
What do you
anything.
want with this, babe?
No.
But that requires like 100 gold pieces worth of damage. Which I'm saying, what if we use distort value?
All right, so your hit point max is permanently changed unless something else affects it. But it is no longer the chaos phase
What's your
is no
hit point max?
longer also known as slave
Actually, I think
fever.
75.
slave fever.
Let's go.
All right. So
Oh,
with
chaos.
with that, you all once again
I don't think it
embark
does
into space.
it. It will just end it. It will
Um,
increase the maximum.
Or restore it back to their maximum.
It just stops it.
Isn't there then you can fix Goldman too?
What is it?
One way.
You can end the effect reducing its hit point maximum. So I think that would bring
It
it,
would
back.
just end the
Oh, no,
effect
Goldman's
though.
at
It
66.
wouldn't take. It wouldn't
Yeah.
bring. It wouldn't reverse the effect.
So it does the same thing as cure,
Yeah.
like
Huh?
stopping the disease, but it
That's
doesn't
my,
bring.
like,
Yeah.
That's what I would
I would
do
recommend
because it
but
doesn't
I'm not
reverse.
I will let me think about it. I'll see if I change my mind, but for now we're gonna say it holds. where it's at.
Okay.
That being
I'm
said,
not a frontliner. Every time I've gone down, it's because I went from full to 0. So
now I need. Since Garen, roll us a d4 since you didn't get to do as much today.
4. Is that good or bad?
Okay.
I don't think we get to know the answer to that.
Hold on.
not everything is on a good or bad dichotomy. Some things are neutral.
All right. I'm gonna. So you guys traveled. You know you're traveling through the. This is gonna be really cheesy, I think. But you know you're traveling through the ethereal gray, and you know it takes 24 hours to get anywhere. After a couple hours of travel, something begins to appear on the horizon aside from the normal, flashes in the distance that sometimes occur, and that you've come to know as things phasing in and out of the ethereal plane. And to be cheesy as all get out, I had a student leave me something at the end of the fall semester and say, use it sometime in your next D&D campaign. And so you all are going to approach in space what appears to be a large... So the ship...
Decepticon.
The ship is going to... so you guys are see this in the distance about 500 feet out or so. And so this, when we come back, you will enter into however you're going to respond to this guy. So,
He's gonna say yes, Mecca.
so yeah.
We're in a Mecca now.
We're gonna turn the ships into a mech.
Inverse.
So yeah. So basically, it's going to be some form of large warforged mech-sized thing.
That's badass.
That's cool as shit.
That is so cool.
So, and that's what. So I will tell you, there on the D4. Here were the options. There was the mech that was 4.
And there's 3 other ones.
There was,
I wanted to keep the other ones a mystery because we can see them later.
if you'd like to, sure.
Well, yeah, I want to see them.
That's cool. Yeah, you're right. We should keep it a surprise. Valid point. All right, so this is where we're at. So cool. With that, we'll end for the day with you all. Kind of, it's one of those in the distance of about 500 feet. You realize, what is that thing?
Yes, we're just
And
looking at
it's not unlike the Empire State, or no, the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters. Is kind of how I'm imagining.
I was thinking the Statue of Liberty from the Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah.
These all work.
What color does it glow?
What color does it glow?
Does it glow in color?
I don't have my reference sheet right now. I will ask me that when we come back.
I will forget.
Let's start.
I'll remind you. Maybe.
One of us will remember by then.
Somebody will hopefully remember.
But yeah, good game, everybody.
Yes.
Wonderfully beautiful and chaotic roleplay.